Oh, good evening, peeps. I've given up. I've given up trying to eat this cottage pie. I'm just going to eat a mouthful of it every now and again on stream because it's burning my mouth trying to like rush through it to get finished for 1/4 past. So let's just forget it. You'll occasionally see me duck down to eat something. I can't guarantee that it's going to look good on camera. Insinuations may be made about me, but I that's what I'm gonna do. Because it's just too hot. It's been a bit of a chaotic day, to be honest. I'm sorry I'm streaming late. Well, I'm not streaming too late, I suppose. 5:30 is usually when I stream, isn't it? So we're only a little bit behind, but I had terrible internet issues before. Like, usually my internet drops for about 10 minutes. I went on like the internet checker app that my internet provider gives to me, and it was like, no, it's broken. Like, we'll hopefully fix it within a couple of hours, but it is broken. So yeah, that happened. But it's fixed now, I think. We'll hope for that. I also got my sofa delivered, my new sofa, which me and my wife have been waiting a long time for it to like get here. We ordered it in middle of May, so it literally has been like 2.5 months ish. So that was cool, but they only kind of finished up around about 5 o'clock anyway, and then I obviously like had to get my tea ready and stuff. So yeah, I apologise for the delay, but it's been just been a bit of a chaotic day. But for those of you here, thank you very much. I know BP was here before. I'm gonna guess that he's not now. Probably awful time zone for sorry, not time zone. It's probably an ridiculously late or ridiculously early time for BP. So, but it was nice to see him in the chat at least. And Amelia and James, thanks very much for liking the stream, James. If everyone else can do that, always appreciate it. Snowlad as well, good to see you. I hope you feel much better today. And Matt as well, good to see you, Matt. And Human as well. Human's going to be semi-AFK at the start because you just got started on dinner. Fair enough, no problem. And Level Ups as well. Sorry, Level Ups, I've only just seen. Wayfarer used Cottage Pie, healed 20 damage. Weather used hot... Wait, what? Weather used Hot Day does 40 damage. Wayfarer got burnt. Wayfarer fainted. Weather 1. And do you know what it was? Sorry, I realise I understand now. I didn't mean the weather's hot. I mean literally this cottage pie that I'm eating. Here it is. It's in the tin from Tesco. It's just too hot to eat. It's like actually burning my mouth. So yeah. Just welcoming everybody. I have collected an obscene number of eggs for our stream tonight and our stream on Friday, and then hopefully. Oh, Matt's donated. Thank you very much, Matt. I don't like. Eat the hot pie. You ready? Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Not too bad because that had been chilling. But I'll try and eat a bit that was hot. Oh, God. That's hot. That's too hot. Too hot to eat. It's tasty, but it's too hot. But this is, can I just say as well, this is a Tesco finest cottage pie as well. Very good. Very good stuff. But thanks, Matt. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I know you were only joking, but I thought I'd just join him. I mean, I've been doing it, like, for the last 10 minutes before I started stream, I was eating, like, really hot cottage pie anyway. So, what's one more bite? So yeah, oh, hang on, I didn't show you how many eggs I collected, did I? So we've collected, I can't remember the exact number, but I think like 14 boxes, which I'm pretty sure, if I keep going, oops, no, actually 15, so that's 450 eggs, plus 16, so 466 eggs. I was aiming for 500, it just fell short, but The hope is that I'll find this really soon. I can see James said that the third egg is your guess. Thirds are good. Listen, we were very unlucky with Swinub, and Ekans was also kind of weirdly high for Masuda, even though it was like around full odds. So you never know. This really could be like a crazy one, but we'll see. Human says 11th egg, because you like matching digits, and that means it won't be sub 10. There you go. Nice. 11. I would also be very happy with 11. Bavaria, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? Oh, Amelia, I can't see your message now. So never mind. James says, so many eggs. May I have an omelette made from banana beard eggs? You may. Yes, you may. If I find this under odds, I'll have a lot of leftover eggs, and you can have as many omelettes as you want. At a price, of course. I'm not just going to give them away. Oh, Bavaria, thank you very much. That's very kind. Oh my goodness, 2 donations at the start of the stream already. That's awesome. Thank you both very, very, very much. Bavaria says, nice to see all of you today. You watch my past vids, and I have a shiny Milotic. I did. That was the teal mask, wasn't it? That was a really nice shiny to get, that Milotic. I mean, I got it as a Feebas, but it felt like a shiny that was actually quite difficult to get in the teal mask. Like most of them, it was just like run around until the shiny appears. But Feebas tested me a little bit because I had to work out sort of how to balance the spawns, because it's really cleverly designed. One thing I will say is Bavaria, if you've got a Switch 2, do not do the teal mask Feebas that I did. It only works on Switch 1 pretty much. They've made a lot of improvements to Scarlet and Violet with the Switch 2, but they have also ruined a few shiny hunts, and that Feebas is definitely one of them. So there you go. But thank you very much for the donation. That's very kind. A nice start to the day for me. Oh, to stream even. Oh, Snowlad, you've had a few dodgy comments. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Or is that sarcasm? Or do you mean like legitimately? It annoys me. I'll be honest, and people might think this is toxic, but I do get really annoyed by comments when people are. I don't get annoyed by comments saying like, "Oh, you know, loved the video, but could you maybe do this?" But I do get annoyed by comments that are like outright just rude, or people who are like, I don't know, accuse me of cheating or whatever. So, no sarcasm from me. Now it says 3 days ago, I got my shiny Pikachu after 1,250 plus encounters and a shiny Growlithe after 100 plus. Sorry, I can't talk today. That's awesome, Noah. Well done on the 1,250. That's really, that's quite a lot, to be fair. I'm assuming it's in Let's Go Pikachu. But well done, and welcome to stream as well. Good to see you. Amelia says, you became champion in your Pokemon Sword playthrough as a Dark-type gym leader. Very nice. You're doing Dragon next. Oh, Dragon's pretty good. I like the outfit for Dragon as well. I used to always wear that in Sword and Shield. Bavaria has an OLED Switch. Very nice. Oh, you mean the Outbreak as well on the 10th try? Yes. Yes, that was crazy lucky. I still can't... That might be... I don't think it was as lucky as the Chimchar, but that I will be fair and say that that 10th Outbreak Feebas was crazy, like madness. But yeah, if you've got an OLED Switch, you could definitely try it on the teal mask. And that's what Tropius looks like. It is eternally flying, which I'm not gonna lie, I don't love as a design. I wish it was on the just like standing up, because it is on the when you go on its like stats, it is like that. But listen, Tropius is a very cool Pokemon, a very, very awesome one. James's guess is next. Levin, welcome to stream as well. Good to see you. Matt says, I was surprised that Feebas had Milotic as an Evo, like Feebas is just any other fish. Yeah, that's kind of it, isn't it? It's Ruby and Sapphire's Magikarp Gyarados, isn't it? But I do quite like it. It's nice to have that, like, the ugliness compared to the elegantness, the beautifulness of Milotic. It's a good design choice. Although it used to be horrible to evolve back in the day with the Poffins. Now it's a lot easier. Now it's just like, give it a prism scale and trade. But back then, nope, didn't like it. Oh, Gizmo, welcome stream. Good to see you. I feel like this might be your first one, unless you've changed a name or something. So welcome in. How are you doing? Snarl says it is sarcasm. Well, you are a better man than I, because I'm just like, nope, don't like it. Stop telling me what to do. Which might be a bit mean. Oh, see, look. There's Tropius standing up. So that, I would prefer that to be its constant animation in BDSP, but for some reason I think its animation is the constantly flying one. I don't know what it's like in battle. I feel like it's the constantly flying one in battle as well. And just as a heads up, here is Irida as well. I did beat the next gym with ease, thanks to Irida. God. Do you know what I must admit? Didn't love Mamoswine as a shiny until this run. It's really nice, isn't it? It's a really nice colour. Oh, that wasn't right. Oh, I've got a Pro Controller. I'm still getting used to the arrows and stuff. I must say, the Pro Controller is so good. It's so good. But yeah, here's Mamoswine, and here's why we like Mamoswine so much. Look at that attack stat. Look at that HP stat at level 36. Compared to anything else that I've got, you know, I know Kabuto's attack is relatively high, dwarfed by Mamoswine. HP, not even close, is literally halved. Even like if you look at Arbok, 96 HP, 91 in the defenses, it's nowhere near being like the powerhouse that Mamoswine is. Aerodactyl's pretty good, but the attack and the special attack kind of ruined it. But Mamoswine really is awesome. So yeah, obviously that was last stream. But just so you updated on where we're up to. Oh, sounds good, Bavaria. Well, good luck for your Feebas hunt. Yeah, good luck. It's a very fun shiny hunt. It's just a bit of a tough one. Well, for Scarlet and Violet, it's a pretty tough one. But oh, very nice, Amelia. The legendary you're using is Reshiram. That's a good one for a dragon type playthrough. Human says the reason for Tropius is like kind of what's the word? Form. Its appearance is the Sky Battles. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? I don't even remember there being Sky Battles in BDSP. But it's annoying. I don't like it. It's very Tropius looks so good when it's grounded. It looks weird when it's being when it's just mid-air all the time. But you know, that it is what it is. Do you know what it is? Actually, sorry, it's not even that. It's the fact that it's not flapping its wings. If it was staying upright by flapping its wings and it was gradually like reaching the floor and then it would flap its wings and go back up, would love it. It's the fact that it's like a jet that I don't like. Oh, okay, level ups. Oh no, okay. Well, listen, please keep us posted. I mean, if you do come back, you know, make sure you tell us that it's you, so we know. Wookie, welcome to stream, dude. Good to see ya. The Switch 2 Pro Controller is banging. Been loving using it. Also, hello to you too, sir. It is awesome, isn't it? It's really good. I I was literally getting, when I was using the, oh. Wait. Sorry, hang on. Oh, no man, it's fine. It's back. I got told that my chat had disconnected. I was like, oh, what's happening? OBS again. Oh, gotta love it. Yeah, I was getting wrist strain from using the Joy-Cons. And I started using the Pro Controller and it's like, oh my god, it's so smooth. Because when you're biking around, you're constantly using this analog stick. But to get it to work, you have to like jam the analog stick up, whereas on the Pro Controller you don't. It's just like you barely move the stick and your character responds. On the Joy-Cons it's like using a car without power steering. I've used that analogy before, but I know it's good. Also, Wookie said, missed the last stream, but went back to watch the Shiny Swino. Very nice, very nice. It was a weird reaction. I don't think I did. I was just so shocked. I think I'd kind of fully accepted it wasn't going to happen. So when it did happen, I was just like, oh. Okay. But you did your job talk. Very nice. Came back and signed a job offer and signed a lease for a new house. Awesome, dude. Very, very cool. Did you, I was going to ask you about your job talk. Did you sign the job that you went to on that day, or did you sign the previous one that you kind of was already kind of certain on? But congrats. I'm very happy for you. Lemon says, wanted to thank you again, Wayfarer. You're a bit slow to understand certain things, so the explanation I gave on how to shiny hunt and Dynamax Adventures really helped. Awesome. Well, no problem at all. And don't worry, I don't think you're slow to understand at all. I think you got it straight away. It's just, especially over chat, I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I'm telling you this properly, because otherwise I might ruin it for you. And I forgot to tell you that you can only use one every time you use a Pokeball. Even if you don't catch that Pokeball's gone. I completely forgot about that, so that's why I was over explaining. But I'm glad that you're enjoying it. It's a lot of fun, Dynamax Adventures. I genuinely could have played it for way longer than what I did. I just wanted to start on this run. Jim says wings in quote marks. There's a lot of Pokemon that have questionable wings. Yes, yeah. Hydreigon is totally, you're spot on. I feel like with Hydreigon it's a weird one because it almost feels like a Pokemon that could float. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's got wings, but it wouldn't surprise me if Hydreigon was just floating there without the wings moving. Whereas Tropius feels like a Pokemon that has to flap its wings like that. Now, if it was in battle, and if it was sitting here now and it was flapping its wings, and then it would like sink to the floor because it's so big and heavy, but then it would do a huge flap of its wings and it would like go back up, that would be cool. I just hate this thing of like, it's like I've got a, it's like I'm doing this. Gotta keep Tropius up. Quick. That's what it feels like. I don't like that. You know, it's too much. It should just flap its wings. I know that's really weird, but it's true. That's what it looks like. For it, welcome stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? Wookie says, in the end, you signed for another job. You did the job talk as a final option to see if you liked the place more, but you didn't. So signed for the research place here and the house here too. Awesome. Oh, that's great news, isn't it? Great news. Well, I'm glad to have you. You know, and hopefully you can still like, you know, be on streams and stuff. But obviously, you know, I understand. Adult life is busy. So if you get this new job and you're like, oh, I can't make it streams and stuff, don't worry about it. You just watch as much as you want, and I know you already know that, but I'm just happy for you. That's awesome. I was gonna say now. For it's currently working on your Legends Arceus Dream Team quest. Oh, very cool. Do you know what, for it? I don't know if I've got this idea from you, or I kind of came up with it myself. I don't know. But that's what I'm going to do. Next year I'm going to do a Legends Arceus Dream Team quest, so I'll be right there with you. Who are you going for at the minute? No problems, Amelia. Oh, Mike as well, welcome stream. I feel like Mike is new. The irony, I just restarted my brilliant diamond file, so this came up as I get further. Awesome. Well, not awesome that you've had to restart it. Is there any reason you restarted it? Just you want to start a new game? But yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. We've not been doing this challenge for too long. Do you know what? Surprisingly, this has been a very quick challenge to do. I started this on the 28th of May, so about 2 months ago. And, we're virtually at 6 shinies already, so I'm hoping that I'll get this finished by the end of August. I've got a lot of streaming, guys, planned for August, just so you know. I've got 4 days off work, which will be 4 streams. I've got quite a few planned for, particularly next week. And what I'm really hoping to do is finish this challenge by the end of August. Maybe mid-September. Start editing this video so that it comes out in time for ZA, and also play through the Indigo Disc. I kind of put a bit of a calendar together the other day, and I kind of worked out that I probably, as long as I don't get crazily unlucky, I know I'm jinxing myself right now, I should hopefully be able to do that. But we'll see. Amelia, that is my fan. Yeah, I pulled that fan out my inventory. It's next to me. It's always on at the minute because it's hot. Wookie says, I will be around. Awesome. Life as a researcher means you'll have streams open all the time while working. Oh, result. Awesome. Can't get rid of me and my stupid facts that easily. Trust me, I do not want to get rid of you and your facts. You're basically my main source of knowledge at the minute. I mean, let's be honest. I spend so much time playing Pokemon that I don't learn anything else. I've got no general knowledge of the world around me. So I'm relying on your not stupid facts, your awesome facts to get me through life. Do you know how many times in the last 2 weeks I've pulled out the Pepsi Jet story? It's a lot. Zach, welcome in as well. Good to see you. It can flap the wings. It can flap its wings, but for some reason they chose not to do that. Weird. Good luck with that, Levin. Is it possible to get a water type before Route 2? I want to say no. I want to say that the old rod is only accessed a little bit later on, but I'm not sure. If you can, Cerebi. Check Cerebi. Cerebi is a really good bet for that. Oh, Samu as well, welcome stream. You finally got a shiny Dracozolt after 5,314 resets. That's very good going, well done. Over odds. So yeah, congrats. Very cool shiny as well. Probably my favourite out of the Galarian fossils. Mike says, oh, you'll let your nephew borrow your Shining Pearl, so you wanted you to play alongside him. Oh, well, I'll tell you what, that's very nice of you to restart your files so you can play together. Very cool. For it says, if you do what I do, though, just a heads up, you phase 6 times before your first target, and you phase 7 times so far for Hunt 2, so I might be phasing a lot. Yeah, I'll be honest, I have... For the Dream Team quest for Legends Arceus, I have put aside quite a lot of time. I've put like 4 months aside to do that challenge, but I'm not going to stop myself from doing like mass outbreaks and perfecting the dex entries and stuff like that. So I'm hoping that because of those facts, I shouldn't phase too much. But yeah, spot on. It can happen. As long as I don't get crazy unlucky, it goes to Motorstoke numbers. Hopefully not. Hopefully I get really lucky. I don't think I'm going to get it tonight, but we've got, you know, a decent stream on Friday, and we've got a decent stream on Sunday as well. So hopefully. It's not going to get started on finishing your script, but it's hard to get started. It is difficult to get on with all those things. I'm very up to date right now. This script is completely up to date. All my artwork's up to date, including my Legends ZA stream playthroughs. Yeah, I'm like, honestly, this last week, aside from like offline shiny hunting, which I haven't done because with Masuda, I feel like it's not really that necessary for me to do that. I can just collect eggs offline. I've actually kind of this week been a bit like, huh, I don't have as much to do. For once, I actually have a bit of time. Kind of wild. Sam, welcome to stream. Good to see you, dude. How are you doing? Someone says you can get a water type for Route 2, just pick the water starter. You can, but you can't get... Did Levin say a shiny starter? Shiny water type only run, there you go. So you can't breed before Route 2, can you? So you can't get a shiny water type. You might be able to get... Oh, you can! No, you can, Levin, you can get Tutel. On Route... Not before Route 2, but on Route 2, Tutel is definitely an encounter. And I don't think it's that uncommon either. I can't remember the percentages, but I feel like it's. I feel like it's not too bad. But yeah, there you go. Just a second. Let me just have a bit more cottage pack. I've left it. I forgot all about it. Oh, now it's cold. Bloody Goldilocks over here. Too hot, too cold. I'll tell you what, though, it's bloody good. It's really good. What's everyone else up for tea tonight? Last bite, guys. I'm not gonna lie, I eat a bit like a pig, so I that was half of that entire tin. I've just eaten that in about a minute. Like, I actually feel like when you watch the anime and they just do that. That's why you all come to watch these streams, innit? To watch me eat. Sorry about that. But it was so hot before I started stream, and I just didn't have time. Did I put the eggs in? I did. Good stuff. Right. Let me catch back up on chat. Oh, Ham, welcome to stream. Very good to see you, dude. Going all good here, thank you. Been a bit of a chaotic day for me, but all good. How about you? Would agree with that for it. You get a lot of shinies and Legends Arceus, but they're not always your target. 100% is a very, very unreliable game in a lot of senses. But mass outbreaks kind of at least let you target things, don't they? Oh, Zach's spot on as well. Lotad. I forgot Lotad was on Route 2 as well. It's a little bit more rare, isn't it? But it's there. Food-wise, for it had carbonara. Oh, it's always good carbonara, isn't it? Snarl's having cheddar chicken broccoli pasta. Very healthy. Sounds good. Sounds very good. Samu says, thoughts on ZA if it didn't have a shiny sparkle sound. Here's what I will say is, if there isn't a shiny sparkle sound in ZA, I might give it a pass, because I feel like the Pokemon in ZA are going to be so... Remember how Scarlet and Violet had such poor performance, and things would load in, but they load in all pixelated, and they wouldn't particularly, like, look... It was very hard to tell if they were shiny or not, like the lighting wasn't very good and stuff. One thing I will say about ZA is, already from what I've seen in the trailers and the gameplay and stuff, it does look quite polished. It looks like, for me, a little bit like Let's Go Pikachu kind of vibes, like how clean the art style is, but with the Legends Arceus kind of foundation. And so I think if the shiny sparkle sound isn't there, I still think you'll look at a Pokemon and be like, ah, that's shiny, and I can see that that's shiny. As opposed to Scarlet and Violet, where it's like, you know, it's not great. However, there's a couple of things that I wouldn't be happy if they didn't have the sparkle. I think that needs to come back, for sure. I would love it if the noise came back as well, because I just think, for me, it's an accessibility issue at the end of the day, isn't it? Like, whether or not I feel happy about shiny hunting in a game, I have, believe it or not, even though I've got glasses, I have quite good eyesight. You know, it's quite... I don't have any conditions or anything that would prevent me from seeing shinies. But I think there are a lot of people out there... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I'm getting, like, reflux now. There are a lot of people out there who... and I said this in my Scarlet and Violet video, who have visual impairments. And I think it's really unfair to be like, oh, here's this perfect solution that we've always had. You know, we've always had games where Pokemon would appear and they would sparkle when you first saw them. And then when we got an overworld game in Let's Go Pikachu, we got the sparkle again. And then in Legends Arceus, they went, oh, we'll add the noise in as well. And I just think if you've got that level of accessibility there, why take it away from people? It's. I don't care, personally. I absolutely adore that shiny sparkle, and I adore the noise. But I'm more concerned for people who, like, actively have trouble doing it, because I just think it cuts an area of the community out for no reason. And I don't think that's fair. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Or it says, who cares about Pokemons? We're all just here to see you eating. Nice. I knew that's why you were all here. Really. When am I eating Slowpoke live on stream? Never, because they're very expensive. I mean, the tail alone is like $1 billion Pokédollars. Or is it $1 million Pokédollars? I think it's $1 million Pokédollars. It's almost as much as a bicycle, you know? I can't be affording that on my wage. Not a chance. Calamari, welcome in. What an opening comment. Calamari watches the stream to see if the piranha plants are watered. Have I ever let you down? Never. Oh, that was... No, wait, that was number 20. Never mind. We'll just leave it on. Number 20. This is shiny now. This'll be great. Thankfully not. Oh, Matt's having steak tonight. Very nice. That's a good tea. A bougie tea. Ham's doing pretty good. So happy you got all the shiny starters in Sword and Shield and 2 extra Grookies. Dude, I was literally like... Because I know I'm not that active in Discord. Like, sometimes I chat in Discord, sometimes I don't. But... I was reading your messages and I was sitting there, like, actually freaking out. I was like, oh my god, what's going on? Like, how? Back to back, and then, like, another 14 eggs later, you get another one? That's so wild. So wild. You made me feel, like, quite positive about this, because I was thinking, oh, it's Masuda. Anything can happen. Samu says, agreed, Legends Arceus basis with the Let's Go. Or you'd argue like Sword and Shield art style just resonates to you. Yeah, it's Sword and Shield as well. I agree with that. It kind of does have a bit of a vibe of that. It's like, it's hard to describe what I mean, but it looks very polished, and all the Pokemon models look very polished, and so I think you will be able to see the shinies. So there you go. Literally for it, literally. Sam's doing great. Been playing Scarlet on the Switch too. I was totally right when I said you'd enjoy it. You hadn't played since the Black Shiny event and managed to snag a second Citodle and a Carbink. Very nice. Yeah, I remember that one. I think I got a couple of Citodles and a couple of Carbinks as well. Very cool. I'm glad you're enjoying it. It's just so much better, isn't it? Like, I had a moment the other day where I think I was on Oh yeah, I was doing the Wo-Chien raids because I've done like, I think I've done like 30 or 40 of them. Which, by the way, if we find a shiny early on stream, that's what I'm going to start doing. I'll be doing, over the next like month or so, I'll just finish the stream by doing raids of whatever it is, but because we've got another 3 to come, haven't we? But yeah, I was doing quite a few of those raids, and I remember like thinking when like I turned my Switch off, like I have already forgotten how bad Scarlet and Violet were on the Switch one. It's just so. What I'm trying to say is when you used to play Scarlet and Violet on the Switch one, I don't know if anybody else ever felt like this, but you would play for. Sometimes you'd play for like an hour, and you might forget a little bit that the performance is like bad. You might get a bit used to it, but you would always end up entering an area where it was really bad, or you would see something happen on your screen where you'd go, oh god, that's ugly, like that's not good. And I realised this week where I was like, I've just spent 6 hours doing Wo-Chien raids on Scarlet and Violet, and not once did I kind of go, oh, that doesn't look good, or oh, that's a bit broken, or I was like, oh my god, it's pretty much fine now. It's really cool, isn't it? But congrats on your extra shinies. Shining Shadow, welcome to stream. Good to see you. Royal Purr, yeah, I did see. I'd never heard of Royal Purr before until like a couple of weeks ago when I saw like he'd done like because his favorite Pokemon's Tropius, right? And then I saw there's a video about like trying to do learning from Wolfie to take Tropius to like a good competitive level or something. And then I got Tropius. Maybe it was a sign. Samu says, knowing that as well, you can't say if CA on Switch 1 will look as polished as Switch 2, but who knows? That is true. Yeah, I'd forgot about that, to be fair. Yeah, yeah. I think my honest opinion on the Switch 1 version would be, I would probably wait and see what it looks like. I don't think I've got a Switch 2, but if I had a Switch 1, I think I'd be waiting until launch to see what it was like. It might be fine, but I don't know for certain. Or it says, we've already beaten 1 million raids. Probably, yeah. I haven't seen anything, but probably. You did some the other day and got some Herber, and you was like, wait a second, these raids are awesome. It's just like free Herber. Yeah, basically, that's why I've been doing so many as well. Like, obviously, I want to contribute to the goal, but I think we'll easily beat 1 million. And I think I've said it before on stream, but I'm pretty sure that even if we didn't beat 1 million, I think they would say we've beat 1 million, because I think it would look bad on them. But it's really good to get Herber. I never get Herber Mystica. Like, when we did the Teal Mask DLC, I didn't have any to use, pretty much. Human had to help me with a sandwich at the end. So this time I thought, well, while I'm going for the shinies anyway, I may as well collect some for the Indigo Disc. So yeah, it's good stuff. Inner Legend, welcome. Good to see you, dude. How are you doing? You'll be lurking a bit today because you've got work, but you hope to get Tropius soon. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and thanks for stopping by, even though you've got work as well. It's good to see you. And obviously no problem with lurking as well. We all like a good lurk every now and then. I lurk on a lot of people's streams, to be fair. Not in like a... Not what... I usually tell them. I'm like, I'm here, but I'm doing something. So I'll pop back in a little bit. But adult life is busy, dudes. Riri as well, welcome to stream. Very good to see ya. Guess who it is? Our favourite Grey member. I didn't say my favourite Grey member, I just said ours, before anybody gets all jealous. Shadow says, YouTube loves giving you ads you don't care about. You just got a Pokemon Go ad? Oh, you got a Pokemon Go ad, very cool. I don't really get Pokemon adverts. I feel like I get just random crap, to be honest. Like, what do I get? Like car insurance, not car insurance, like car, oh, what they called? Car scam, I don't know, some random crap. It's annoying. Oh, hay fever. Oh, really, for it? That's pretty cool. Shadow, I would say a challenge is whatever you make of it, you know? So, if you want to do that, do that. If you think that's okay, do it. For sure. It's your challenge, you know, at the end of the day. You're not going to have anybody in the comments, like I would, saying, actually, you cheated. You cheater. So don't worry about it. Just do whatever you want. If you want to do that, I think that's totally fine. Calamari is currently waiting for Space-Time Distortions and Legends Arceus. Very nice. Trying to finish your Alpha Living Dex that you started last year. Sounds awesome. Sounds awesome. Well, I mean, it sounds... Sorry, it sounds awesome, but it sounds also quite like you've got to have a lot of patience. I feel like I would love to get a Space-Time Distortion shiny in Legends Arceus next year. I feel like it's something that's really up there on my list of wanting to complete, because it's like such a rare shiny from my favourite game. But it is tough to wait for them to appear, isn't it? You do kind of feel like you're just waiting around, so best of luck. No problem, Riri. Oh, Scoobs do as well. Welcome to stream. Good to see you. Can I just say I love your name? I love saying your name. Scoobs do. It's brilliant. It rolls off the tongue so well. Hey all. October looking busy for gaming, Digimon and Pokemon. Oh, I didn't know Digimon was doing something. That's pretty cool. Are you going to buy that game? Ham says Amazon is selling the HC Giga. Oh, the Hammond Collection Giga for a really good price for a big figure. Guess who bought it? My collection is growing, but my wallet is dying. I love that. My collection is growing, but my wallet is dying. Yeah, you know that I know that feeling. Speaking of which, my wife's just answered the door. I have got a black Bolt and White Fleur Elite Trainer box just arrived. And my Destined Rivals Elite Trainer box arrived the other day. And my Scarlet and Violet base Koraidon Elite Trainer box arrived the week before. And I'm saving all these for December. When it comes to my birthday, I'm going to open all of the cards that I buy over the next few months on one massive stream. Probably do like a 5-hour stream where I just open everything and we can, you know, see what we get. Put it all away. Hopefully I'm going to get some Mega Evolution ones and stuff. But we'll see. But I don't know how readily available that's going to be. But if I don't, I'll just get other stuff. I'll get like a 151 Ultra Premium box or something. But yes, sorry Ham. Congrats on buying the Hammond Collection Giga. Yeah. Sounds awesome. Please show us again when it shows up. Calamari says, I'm assuming this is one of the comments. What? What do you mean you don't have a shiny flame body Pokemon right now? Cheetah! Yeah. Yeah. People do. Oh, nice, Calamari. You got a shiny Ursa running Space Down Distortions. That's pretty cool. Good luck, Shining Shadow, with your current plan to do the Scarlet Badge quest after you're done with the Let's Go Pikachu one. That'll be fun. That'll be a lot of fun. Riri is waiting for Argos to save you on the cards. Argos is never saving me, honestly. I honestly can't believe that you got, like, you have managed to get so many cards from Argos, because honestly, every time I go on... Did I tell you last week that I signed up to say, like, tell me when the Elite Trainer boxes are back in stock? And they emailed me, and within 30 minutes they were all gone. And I was like, oh my god, Argos, like, seriously? So, I'm really struggling with it right now. I even went to my local Smiths the other day, because I'd seen online that you could pre-order Pokemon cards. So I went to Smiths and I said, listen, what's, like, the pre-order process? Now, there's a guy at my, like, Smiths who's really nice, and I spoke to him last time, and I spoke to him again this time. But before I spoke to him, I spoke to someone on, like, the front desk, and they were like, what do you mean? And I went, oh, I just wanted to, like, double check. How do you pre-order Pokemon cards? Like, because it says online that you can do that. So, do you come in, like, the week before they release? Is there a specific date that I need to come in? Do I do it online? Like, what do I do? And he, like, turned to this girl and said, can you pre-order Pokemon cards? And she just went, no. And I was like, well, that's what it says online, so what do you do? So I said, do you just come in store on the day that they release then, and then they'll just, like, it's first come first serve, like, if you get one you get one, and if you don't get one you don't get one. And then this guy, like, who I spoke to last time, kind of said, like, oh, if you come around here, mate, like, I'll, like, talk you through it. And he said that you can pre-order them online, but there isn't a specific date that you do that. So I just have to, like, keep logging on every day and seeing if they're there. And they just randomly get stock back in. Like, there's no... It doesn't say anywhere that they're back in stock until they get them. It doesn't say, like, expected back in stock on this day. It's just, they just get them back in. And I was like, this is crazy. Like, this is actually crazy. I feel like it was easier to get Oasis tickets than it is to get Pokemon cards, and that's, like, dead serious. It's annoying. It's really annoying, but eBay has kind of saved me. I've been going on eBay and yeah, just paying a little bit extra, which I wouldn't do if it was way over the retail price, but if it's only a little bit over, I don't mind. Human says, get him! Not all of his hatches are shiny, so he's not doing a shiny only run. I'm so sorry. By the way, I don't know if anybody saw, I didn't explain it, but I'm doing this in a friend ball, which is pretty cool, isn't it? I think Tropius, especially its shiny, suits a little friend ball. It's probably going to be, other than Mama Swine, the biggest member of the team, like the biggest, bulkiest, but he's also a friend, you know? Oh, Bavaria, thank you very much. Again, another donation. You're very, very kind. You're probably too kind. Thank you very much, dude. So nice. Thank you very, very, very much. You defeated some War Chain raids to help reaching the 1 million goal and getting Herba Mystica. Now you can hunt for Feebas. Oh, and if you've got some Herba Mystica, maybe you can have a go at hunting Feebas with that. That's really cool, isn't it? Oh, well, congrats. And well done for joining in and helping. Plus, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you have to defeat one to get the shiny, or if it's just like the community defeats 1 million, so you just get it. I don't know how it works, but better to be safe than sorry, isn't it? And just do them. Really, Riri? Oh my god! On the first day, everything was fully stocked for you. There's still stuff left. It's crazy. It's so like. Oh, I'm jealous. But I'm very happy for you that you can get them. To be fair, but it's just like, as someone who just wants one, you know, I haven't even gone crazy and been like, oh, I'm gonna buy 10 elite trainer boxes. I'm just like, oh, I just want one. Could I just get one? Just one? Like, just one? Oh, you not got any elite trainer boxes? Could I get like a binder? Could I get a poster collection? Could I get a booster pack? No, you just not got anything. Alright, thanks. It sucks. Dragon, welcome to stream, good to see ya. How are you doing? I feel like I've not spoken to you in ages, so I hope you're doing okay. Oh, it looks like you've got a lot of plans for it. Well, best of luck for those, for sure. You've got a lot of plans, that's awesome. Riri's Pokemon cards sense tingles, so you know when random restocks occur. Oh, you lucky devil. True, Riri, true. Bavaria's been very generous with donations, and so has Matt. I just thank you both very much for your donations today. That's really, really kind. And you know what? I hopefully I will. I mean, I know obviously I'm buying cards, but hopefully if I can save that up, and then we can have a nice stream where we just open them and we can all like have a look at them. That'd be a pretty cool one. It'll be something different. Excuse me. Oh, Wookie says, I don't think so, it's just a giveaway, according to Cerebi. Nice, good. Okay, that's great then. That is actually really, I like that they're not making people join this, and you just get them anyway. That's really awesome. Oh, 100% Bavaria just like being part of it. Good, yeah. It's a nice one to do, and, you know, it's really good to get Herba Mystica and stuff, isn't it? So, it is... money as well. Like, you get so many XP candies and so much, like, you get a lot of zincs for doing this one, I've noticed. I think I sold to the Pokemon Center something like 150 bottles of zinc because I just had loads. So, so yeah, all very good stuff. Well, best of luck, Wookie, for sitting down and grinding some raids out. They're not too bad, to be fair. I took my shiny Entei, you know, Fastum from Dynamax Adventures. I hope Faston's doing okay as well. I've not spoken to him in a little while. Not seen him on stream. But if he is here, if he's lurking, Faston, I hope you're doing all good, dude. I really do. Oh my god, I nearly spat my drink out. Bavaria, that's very kind, dude. That's so nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm blown away. I honestly actually nearly spat my drink out just now. Wow. Thank you very much. That's very, very nice. And yes. Yes. I'm a bit speechless. The cards will hopefully repay. See, look, I'm trying to put eggs in it. I'm lost it. I've lost. You've made me lose. I don't know what I'm doing. Wow. Thank you very much. Jeez. That's so kind. Yeah. Well, while Bavaria's donating, let me get my. So I can show you. I've stored them away, you see. Ow. So these are the ones I've got so far for us to open in December. I've got us the Scarlet and Violet. I think it's just like the base set. It's very cool though. You get like a nice Coridon card there. And then obviously you get the booster packs and stuff, but that's one of them. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see the sheen or what I'm doing here, it is sealed, like it's properly sealed. That's alright, that one, but it's not as good as this one. I got the Destined Rivals Elite Trainer box, which is very cool. Even just having the boxes is like really sweet. I love the Wobbuffet card on the back of this one, which we'll be getting as like the promo card. That's really nice. I also just like the box, you know, it's got the rocket on the side. Very, very nice. When I take a little break in a bit and I go downstairs and I get another drink and stuff, I'll bring up the the Black Bolt and White Fleur boxes, and I'll show you them as well. But again, just Bavaria, thank you very much. Honestly, I'm a bit blown away. Really. Levin dropped out of physical Pokemon TCG collecting. The scalpers are dumb, out of stock everywhere. Yeah, it is it is really weird, because I've noticed that in the UK it does say that it's a 1 per person limit, but I just don't see how the stock is so limited if that's the case. If it really is a limit of 1 per person, why is it so out of stock? It's really, really bizarre to me. So yeah, it's not great. But like I say, I'm just kind of trying to... I like doing it. Obviously I can't do it in bulk because I just couldn't. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and maybe every year I'm going to buy packs, save them for the end of the year, and then we'll do like a really nice stream where we just open them all together and we can kind of... We don't shiny hunt. We just chill and open some cards and look at them and, you know, and all that stuff. Sounds good, Wookie. 5 minutes to clear one and skip a day and go again. Yeah, it is. It is really simple, isn't it? It's nice. Riri's waiting for the day that I buy a full booster box. I've been close. I've got the 18 ones, but I've never got the 36. But I might do that at some point. I've got my eyes on for the rest of the year. I'm going to buy Mega Evolution next month when that releases. If Mega Evolution doesn't pan out, like I just can't get hold of it because it's so popular, then what I'm going to turn to is the 151 Ultra Premium box, which is like £350. It's a lot, but I feel like it's worth it to just have. Yeah, I just think it'll be a nice thing to open on stream. Or the 3 Galarian bird tins. I've heard that the Crown Zenith packs are basically blessed. Like everything's a hit out of those tins, so I'm gonna try and get one of each of them. They are also quite expensive. They're about £150 at least for the 3 together. Barring that, I'm just going to try and get my hands on some booster packs and like odd bits here and there, and hopefully by the time December 7th rolls around, which is going to be the day that we open all these, I will have like a cupboard full of cards just ready to go. Not going to make it into a video or anything, just going to enjoy it with you all for my birthday, because my birthday is December 5th. So I'll open it right after my birthday, and we'll just kind of chill out and see how we go. Bavaria opened this yesterday, and the violet version, you got the Alt-Art Jack. Oh, very nice. Is that, like, worth anything? Is it? I mean, for me, I don't really look at the price. I'm just kind of like, oh, I love that card. Like, I want to put that card in my binder. But yeah. Riri says I should get a Paldean Fates Elite Trainer box. I have seen those. I might get one. I was also looking at, was it Paldean Fates? There's this website that I shop from with the cards, aside from eBay, and it's called Magic Madhouse. And they sell individual booster packs, and I am kind of debating buying a 10 to 15 packs of like the hidden fates just on the roam, just as a booster pack. But we shall see. That's fair for it. That's totally fair. Totally fair. Don't worry, I understand the need to enjoy the music. No limit in your area, Riri? Really? Is there actually no limit? That is... wow. Damn. It's just wild, because whenever I look on Argos Online, I'm like, tell me anywhere in the country where it sells this, and I will drive there. And it just goes, it's not available anywhere. Like, you can't get this. But then, like, whenever I talk to you, it's like, oh yeah, I got everything from Argos, and I'm like, Argos, what are you doing to me? Why are you doing this? I would drive, genuinely, like, if I went on Argos and there was, say there was like 5 big packs of things that I could buy, but it was a 4-hour drive away, I would drive 4 hours to get them. That would be fine, I'd make a day out of it. But it's more the fact that Argos just seems intent on saying, nah, it's not available. You can't get it. You could drive to the end of the earth and you still wouldn't get it. So... oh well, that's still alright. Bavaria, €10, not too bad. Not too bad. And it's how much is worth to you, isn't it? Like, if you really like that card, totally worth it. There's cards that I've got that are kind of like... I know that they're not worth anything. You know, like I've got like a Zacian, but it's not a full art Zacian, it's just like a holo or something. And I'm like, oh, that's one of my favourites, and it's just a very basic card, but because it's Zacian, it just looks awesome. Oh, I would expect that for it. A lot of repeats, yeah. Yeah, I am expecting that a little bit. But what I'm hoping to do is, when we start the Legends Arceus Dream Team quest, I want my starter to be an Eevee. And I know that that will be tough to get. But you can get mass outbreaks. And you can get mass outbreaks in the Obsidian Field lands. So I can just keep travelling to Jubilife and back over and over again. And on top of that, you can perfect Eevee's dex entry, can't you? Like, I can go and get the Eevee that already exists in the Obsidian Field lands. It spawns near the Alpha Rapidash, and I can try and get, like, at least level 10, if not perfect. And if I can do that, I feel like it'll be more manageable. So, but I really want to start the game with an Eevee. Like, I feel like I have to. You think I should sue Argos? You might be cooking. Riri says, how far is London? You're not in London, but you're not far from London. For me, London is like... Also, you've just reminded me of, as everybody, people who are English, have you ever seen the Coronation Street thing of every time someone says they're going to London, they go, London? London? London for me is about... I want to say it's about 5 or 6 hours away. No, maybe 4 or 5 hours away. Is a while. So, but this is the thing. If Argos told me it was in stock, I would like say, and I ordered it, and it was like, just pick it up from. I'd go and pick it up. But they don't want to do that. They want to just withhold it from me. Clearly. Oh, Bavaria, that's awesome. Best card is worth €400, PSA 10 graded. Very nice. I need to learn more about the grading, because I kind of get how it works, but I don't fully get how it works. And I have now got 1 or 2 cards that I'm like, oh, I would quite like that to be, you know, looked at. I just pulled that Whimsicott from the Black Bolt set, No, white fleur set even. And it's really nice. It's like a full art Whimsicott. I'd like to get that graded at some point, but... yeah, for an Eevee, good one, isn't it? I would love to go for an Eevee. I have got quite a few target ideas. I've got, what have I got? What else have I got? Eevee, Rotom, Alpha Gliscor. I want that one. Big time. What else did they have? A Space-Time Distortion Shiny, if possible, but, like, I don't know what, but, yeah. I think I've got a few others as well. I have planned a few out, but, like, because this is, like, 3 videos from now, I can't fully remember. Like, usually I have notes and stuff, but this is more just conceptually speaking. Like, I've gone, oh, it'd be quite cool to go for that. Oh, it'd be quite cool to go for that. So we shall see. Yes, Riri, I am above London. Yes, I never say exactly where I am, but I'm from the northwest of England. I feel like the northwest is pretty obvious. I mean, you've heard my voice, like, you know, I've got a northern accent, and I'm, yeah, northwest. Northeast, it's the same. Northwest, though. I've got you for it, got you. Amelia, you've got the Pokemon Trading Card. Do you mean the Pocket one, the app? I've got it, so it's pretty good. Pretty fun. I've got your re-rate. A message received. I will do all those things for Pokemon cards. All of them. Do you hear me? Argos, are you listening? I will do it. Oh, Bavaria, no, I didn't know that. I thought they copied them from the real cards to the game, but I didn't realise they copied them from the game to the real... Sorry, from... Yeah, you know what I mean. From the app to the real cards. Oh, I don't know about that for it. My target's being more ambitious. I don't know. I mean, to be fair... I don't know how difficult they will be, but I feel like because I'm going to use mass outbreaks and I'm going to use like perfecting the dexes and stuff, I'm going to reduce my odds. I feel like they're probably not that bad. I feel like I should be able to quite easily get a hold of them, like some of them at least. Not the space-time distortion one, but the Alpha Gliscor, anything that I can get in a mass outbreak and stuff, I feel like they shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. All Riri's literally the exact opposite. Mortal enemies. Scoobs Do says maybe a space-time that is exclusive to the rifts like Porygon. Yeah, I would like that. That's kind of what I want. But the only thing is with that is that I feel like I can't commit to a bit like a Porygon. Do you know what I mean? So, because they're so rare. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the odds of me finding one is going to be really, really, really slim. I feel like me getting a Space-Time Distortion Shiny is definitely on the cards. I think I could do that. Hopefully it would be like, you know, a fossil or a Porygon or a starter or another Eevee. But I don't 100% know what it's going to be. I think even if it's a normal Pokemon, I will kind of take it. I would love to just go for Porygon, but I don't know how doable it is. I feel like it might be one of them that either I get lucky and I get it, or it takes me 6 months, and that might be a bit too much for me. But we shall see. We shall see. It's a good shout. Oh, Oh, I see Bavaria, right, okay. Oh, that's, yeah, that's not great, is it? Oh, for it says, your target seemed really cool is what you meant, so... No, don't worry, it's fine, I didn't mean you said anything wrong, I just meant, like... I think they sound more difficult, but when you think about them, they're not too bad, because... Like, Eevee, you can get in a mass outbreak, you can get Rotom in mass outbreaks, you can get... That Alpha Gliscor won't be, obviously, in an outbreak, but it's quite a quick trip to get down to it from the summit camp. And also, if I perfect the Dex entry, it should be pretty easy to, like, I don't know, lower the odds to some degree. So I feel like... I don't know, it's one of them things where I feel like it's still doable to get a shiny every couple of streams, maybe every 3 streams. It should be not as difficult as like the Shield run or the BDSP run, but I do get what you mean. They definitely seem a bit harder. Oh, next 5. Come on. 11, you want to continue your badge quest in Let's Go. Sounds like a great idea. And you want to start a badge quest in Shield, but water only. You're still soft resetting in Brilliant Diamond with Piplup, and now you're shiny hunting in Dynamax event. Just so many things. That is the good thing about shiny hunting and about Pokemon, is there's just so many things to do, isn't there? For instance, you could go for Magnemite from the Distortions. Nobody remembers that he's in the game, but he is. Yes, he's really rare, isn't he? He's like one of the, like, you can only get it in the Distortions. One thing I will say is, what I'm probably going to do for the Space-Time Distortion one, if I end up doing it, is, I'm probably gonna, what was I gonna say now? I'm probably going to go into the Space-Time Distortion, or in the area that I find the best Pokemon in. So, as an example, I think the Obsidian Fieldlands, in fact, let me get the list up so I can sort of like have a look at this and sort of explain more so what I mean, because I feel like I'm not really explaining it too well. Here we go. It'll be under gameplay mechanics, right? Yeah, there we go. So, like, in the Obsidian Fieldlands, you can get Gengar, Sneasel, Weavile, Leafeon, and Sylveon. Now, none of them really interest me enough, so I wouldn't go there. The Crimson Mirelands, you can get Porygon, Umbreon, Cyndaquil, Quilava, Typhlosion, Porygon 2, and Porygon Z in a Space-Time Distortion. That is cool. That probably will be the one that I end up going for, because it's just got too many awesome Pokemon in it. Then you've got the Cobalt Coastlands, which has only got Magnemite, Magneton, Vaporeon, and Flareon. That one's just kind of like, meh. Coronet Highlands is pretty promising as well. There you get Jolteon, Cranidos, Rampardos, Shieldon, Bastiodon, Magmortar, Sylveon, Rowlet, Dartrix, and Decidueye. And I think that is actually a really nice one as well. So it's probably going to be a bit of a split for me between whether I go to the Coronet Highlands or the Crimson Mirelands. The Alabaster Icelands has Espeon, Scizor, Glaceon, Oshawott, Duot, and Samurott. So that's not as good, I don't think. So yeah, that's the plan. I think it's a pretty good plan, to be fair. And I'll get so many items. So many stones and stuff to use and sell and all the rest of it. Now, I have a big question. A massive question. Because this might determine what I end up doing with the Eevee that I go with as my starter Pokemon. In Legends Arceus, can someone answer this for me? can Eevee evolve into Glaceon using an ice stone? Or does it have to be the icy rock that's in the Alabaster Icelands? Because if it can be an ice stone, I might get a Glaceon like straight away. But we'll see. Human, welcome as well. Cooking dinner after cleaning the kitchen and showering, so you're feeling real grown up today. Very nice. Well done. Well done. It's good, isn't it, when you feel like you're really adulting for the day? I know that feeling. It's a nice... Because I don't really feel like that all that often, but when I do, I'm like, yeah. Yeah, go me. It's nice. Riri has also been oh my god, I can't speak. Been exploring a more sketchy art style, especially for your horror stuff, because you feel like it fits more and makes it look more uncanny. Very nice. Very nice. Well, congrats. Well done on you for like trying stuff out, you know what I mean? I feel like sometimes, especially creatively, it's very easy, isn't it, to stick to what you know works and what's doing well. Difficult to kind of branch out and say, actually, I'm going to try this, and it might take a bit of learning and stuff, but I'm going to go for it. It's well done. Oh, come to England. You have not had chips until you've had British chip shop chips. I must admit, chippy chips are particularly good. Particularly good. Oh, it's coffee time. Welcome back to stream. Good to see ya. You just finished watching the Pokemon Sword and Shield Shiny only run because you started a Shiny Badge quest in Shield. Oh, nice. And you got your Shiny Rookidee under odds. It only took 1,507 encounters. Well, first of all, good to see ya. Second of all, massive congratulations. 1,507 is very good. Very good. So well done. Are you happy with it? Are you happy with your Rookidee? Because, I'll be honest, Corviknight is one of my favourite shinies. But it is particularly gorgeous in Sword and Shield. It looks really good. Oh my god, it is! You can get an Ice Stone. Oh... Thanks, guys. Thank you very much. Because... That's why I was that's what I was debating. I was like, what evolution do I want? And I thought I would love an Umbreon, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know if I want an Umbreon. I might change my mind. Obviously, this is like 6 months away. But I did kind of go, oh, do I want an Umbreon? I'm not sure on that one. Espeon, I don't ordinarily like it shiny, but I think it might look pretty good in Legends Arceus, so Espeon is still very much on the table. Leafeon is pointless. I love Leafeon, it might be one of my favourite evolutions overall, but I don't like it shiny. It's just pointless. Jolteon, I'm okay with Jolteon, I don't really want that. Vaporeon, I don't really want that. Flareon, I don't really want that. So it kind of comes down to Espeon, Umbreon, or Glaceon. Sylveon also is it's such a nice shiny, but I just feel like it's not the one I want. So yeah, anyway, it's between Espeon, Umbreon, and Glaceon. And Glaceon is a Pokemon that's intrigued me for so long because there's only a couple of like subtle shinies that I really like. Blaziken is one of them, and Glaceon is the other that come to mind at least. I know a lot of people aren't keen on Glaceons, but it just, I don't know. There's something about it. To me, it's not subtle like Leafeon's. It's more subtle, but you can see the difference, and I like that. So I don't know. I was just debating which one to do. It was like, do I go for Glaceon? And then I was like, oh, but if it doesn't evolve with an Ice Storm, you've got to cross that one off, because you can't keep an Eevee for, like, the whole journey. But now, Oh, I don't know. Nice coffee. Of course you're happy with it. Rookidee evolutionary line is gorgeous, especially Corviknight with its silver colour. And since Corviknight is one of your favourite Pokemon, you had to hunt Rookidee. Very nice. Very nice. Well, I'm glad you made up with it. And Sobble, welcome back. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. You've been gone for a while. Sorry about that. Never apologise, dude. Never apologise. You're all good. But you've been on vacation. Awesome. Did you have a good time? Levin says, do you guys think the 2 Pokemon games coming to GameCube will have home connectivity? Yeah. I hope so. Because I feel like they should do. I feel like they should do. Who knows whether they actually will. I could see a reason for why they wouldn't be. I feel like they will only be here's something. I feel like they'll only be able to connect to home once they've been purified. I don't think they'll let you do it with the shadow forms. But they should do, shouldn't they? Human's favourite is Umbreon, but you've grown quite fond of Sylveon too. Nice, yeah, they're both really great. Sylveon's got a gorgeous shiny as well. It's just like, I just don't know if it's the one that I want. Literally for it, literally. %, Riri. 100%, never apologise. Even if you do that. Coffee, unsure of which Pokemon to hunt for next. Does anybody have any suggestions? I would say now you've got one Pokemon, I would say press on through to the wild area and just, you know, go wild. Pick a Pokemon in the wild area that you like. Oh, I love that. And I can hunt it right here. Because there's just so much variety, you know? Nice, Sobble. I'm glad you had a good time. And welcome back. You know, good to see you back. Yes, Levin, it would be. It would be. Yeah, I don't remember how shiny hunting works in Colosseum. I feel like it was difficult, right? I feel like Colosseum and Gale of Darkness were pretty difficult games to shiny hunt in. I don't know, but anyway. I'm going to say no, Riri. I'm going to say I do not carry any weight whatsoever. I do not carry any power. So, you'll be on your own with that one. Oh, Ham says Cramorant. That's a good shout for a next shiny hunt. Yes, Bavaria. I've done a few War Chain raids for sure. I think I've done like 40 at this point. It's not bad. Oh, good luck for it. Oh, I can never say hippopotas. My brain wants to say hippopotas. Hippopotas. That's not right. It's not oh my god. It's not hippopotas. It's hippopotas. Oh my god. It's not Leviosa. No, it's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa. Is that right? Have I said that the right way around? I can't say it. I can't say words. Oh, Scoobs, thank you so much. Just tested if Eevee can evolve with an Ice Stone in Legends Arceus. It can. You are a legend for testing that out. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I thought maybe it could, but I didn't. There was conflicting information online. It didn't seem like there was an outright answer. So thank you very much. You only did 15, but to be fair, 15's still quite a lot. 15's still quite a lot. I just couldn't really yeah, I just had a bit more time this week. I never usually get time, but I'm very caught up with YouTube, so good stuff. Sobble says, wait, you got a Mama Swine and Arbok? Yeah. Yeah. I am. I'm getting very close to completing this challenge now, Sobble. Very close. I mean, Tropius, and then I've only got 2 more. So, yeah, it's going good. If I was to find Tropius today, that would be my 4th shiny this month for this challenge. I don't think I'm going to get it today, but I could get it to... I could get it by the end of the weekend, and even then that would be still really awesome. Jensen as well, welcome stream, good to see you. Tropius needs a Mega. I would agree with that, actually. I would love Tropius to get a Mega. No shiny for it in the Outbreak. Gutted. I don't know about hip. Oh my god, it's so annoying to say. I don't know about the hippo. That's what I'm just gonna say, because I can't say it. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't know about the hippo, but I know that Hippowdon is not too bad of a shiny, I feel like. Human says Colosseum shiny hunts are indeed complicated. They were intended to be shiny locks, but they messed it up, so there's a chance a Pokemon will be shiny, but only after you catch it. Yeah, thank you, because I'd forgotten what it was, but I remember I watched a video on it recently, and someone had worked out a way of, like, reading the RNG so you knew when a shiny was going to appear or something, and I was like, this just looks ridiculous. Like, I don't want to do this. If I do play Colosseum and Gale of Darkness and they're not fixed for the Switch, the shiny hunting, I'm just gonna play them like normal. I'm just gonna enjoy them. So there you go. Oh, good luck for that Riri getting the booster bundle for Black Bolt. Coffee's not had a chance to open them yet. They're tough to get a hold of. I was saying this before. I will go and get my Elite Trainer boxes in a bit though, and show you them, because I managed to get some off of eBay, of all places. Come to the countryside. We have all the cards. Yeah. I would love to go to the countryside for Mojo. I love the countryside. I would love to just live there. Full stop. Oh, thanks, Sobble. Thanks for the good luck. You will get Tropius at 147. 147's pretty damn good after going over 1,000 for Swinub. I'd be up for that. Human says, I call the hippo Hippie Potato. Feel free to steal. I will go with Hippie Potato, if I can remember it. The Hippie Potato might not have a great shiny, but its evolution does. Riri's getting 256 eggs. Ooh. Let's hope. Bavaria says, weekend, you can't watch the stream this weekend, you got a festival and one of your friends turns 19, but good luck beforehand. Thank you very much, Bavaria. Well, listen, don't worry about it, just enjoy your weekend, have a good time. We'll see, yeah, you know, if I find the shiny on Friday, I don't know what I'm going to stream on Sunday. I might not stream after all, we'll have to see, but yeah, thank you very much. Coffee's going to guess 113, since 13 is your lucky number, nice. Human's going to guess 111 since 11 didn't pull through. There's a bit of a glitch there. Again, all very low encounters, guys. I'd be very happy with any of these. Oh, Showtime comes in and ruins it. Welcome to stream, Showtime. Guessing 500 and 1,000 plus. Oh, what kind of greeting is that? But it's good to see you. That's more than you deserve, but it's good to see you. Wookiees will be 1479. No! Why is everyone forsaking me now? Please. I don't want it to be 1479. I don't want it to be anywhere close. Do you know what worries me is it could be? It worries me. It worries me greatly. After Swinub. Although I suppose would I take going over odds on this rather than going over odds on the fossil? Actually, I don't know, you know. I think the fossil hunt might be faster to go over odds on. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Next 5. Amelia's going 100. Scoobs is going 400. Bavaria's going 165. Oh, look at all these guesses. Snowlad's saying 61. Ham's going with 420. We'll see. Showtime says I'm just being realistic. I know. But I don't need that in my life right now, Showtime. I need you to tell me it's all gonna be okay. I am only joking. I'm not actually having a breakdown. I'm sure one day that will come, but it's not today. Don't worry. Of course, human. I commented on how nice you were all being, guessing such low numbers. Of course, people were going to do the opposite. True. For it, listen. You better take. In fact, I'm deleting that message. Get that out of here. How dare you? First of all, how dare you? Showtime just got back from beating Pokemon Sword again. Since you only did it on Shield and all these years was too lazy to get the dog with the butter knife. To be fair, dude, me too. I only beat Sword to get the Shiny Charm for Dynamax Adventures to get Zacian. So I only did that recently as well. Levin's going 70 eggs. Oh, nice. Calamari says, I'm guessing 357 eggs. You also checked, and Tropius has 5 more egg cycles than the Roombas, so this will take longer. What? Oh, I didn't even think of that. Do you mean steps to hatch is longer? Oh, I didn't think about that. Oh. Oh no. Well, let's hope this one's fast, you know? We shall see. You come into my house. Has anybody seen the does anybody watch the other guys? It's a cracking film. But the guy who's like, you come into my house, you get my wife's name right. It's Christina, idiot. I love it. It's so good. Oh, Wookie, Swinub is at 5,120 steps. Tropius is 6,400. Wow, that's quite... Do you know what? That makes sense now, though, because I must admit, all through this stream so far, my brain has been ticking over going, I feel like I've been riding around for a long time. Do you know what I mean? And that makes a lot of sense now, that it's longer. That's why I'm feeling like that. That's so weird, because I couldn't put my finger on what it was, but I was just like, it doesn't feel like this is as fast. I don't know if I'm just not... If I'm just sort of experiencing time a little bit differently, but there you go. Wolf, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing? Breeding for Tropius? Yep. Just hatching the eggs now. I collected 466 eggs for these for today's stream and Friday's stream, so hopefully it will show up in those 466, but we shall see. Scoobs do pasting the shiny look onto you was getting a was playing X to get exclusives for the next, then got a shiny horsey. Oh, very nice. Congrats, dude. Thank you very much for pasting the shiny look onto me as well. For it says 24,311 eggs, totally just like a random number anyway. What do you guys think of shiny Vulpix? Completely unrelated. God, that's low. It's real low. Real low behaviour. Nice showtime. Currently working on the living decks for Sword because you got nothing better to do after completing Scarlet and Violet. Oh, Scarlet and Violets, sorry. It's a good one to do, I think. Slim, welcome to stream, dude. Very good to see you. How are you doing? I feel like I've not spoken to you for a while. How many badges have I got? I have got... Where are they? Are they here? I have got 5. And they are dirty because you can't clean them in handheld. Sorry, you can't clean them in the dock. You can clean them in handheld mode. But I refuse to do that. You know, they should have put it in... They should have let me do... I mean, I can use the poke etch. So why can't I clean my badges? I don't like it. I refuse to do it. But there you go. 5's not too bad. So, 3 shiny hunts left. And then this challenge will be done. And then I'm going to play the Indigo Disc. And then I'm going to play ZA. And then I'm going to play ZA shiny only. And then we'll see where we're at by the end of the year. Sounds good, Riri. Sounds good. I'd watch that. Good. Glad you're doing well, Wolf. Wookie says just dropped to 24,311 prediction and bounce. That's real G behaviour. That's real criminal behaviour, is what I say. Just gone. Yeah, for it's not put another message. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Good, Slim. I'm glad you're doing all good. Oh yeah, you need to clean those things. Never. I've taken a moral stance. I don't think I cleaned them in my other BDSP run either. I think I forgot about it, to be honest. But it's funny because every time I earn a badge, the badges will come up and I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah, they don't look good. Oh, nice, Wolf. You're still trying to hatch shiny Purloin. Well, good luck with that. Good luck. And thanks, Human. Yeah, if, you know, everyone who's here right now, if you don't mind leaving a like, that would be awesome. Please do. Riri says, new prediction, 25,311. Stop it. Stop it. For it says I got banned. Can I just say, I did not ban you. I removed the message as a joke. I didn't ban you, I promise. I promise I didn't ban you, so I don't know what's happened there. Does removing someone's message ban? It can't do, because I've got a timeout option and that's not there. That's not what I clicked. Oh, thanks, Wolf. Manifesting shiny Tropius for you. I do need I do need the shiny look. I do need it because apparently this is a longer shiny hunt than Swinub was. Let me swap these. Wayfarer doesn't believe in jinxes, but will not accept high number predictions. You're damn right I won't accept high number predictions. Get out of here with that stuff. Jinxes don't exist, but I will not have that negativity in here. I am only joking. I am only joking. Can I just say as well, I didn't want to remove Riri's message because I hope that it didn't ban for it. I was only joking. I wasn't trying to ban for it, so, or time him out. So, oh, it doesn't. You were just joking. Okay. Oh well, in that case, I am going to go back and remove Riri's message because I do believe in the censorship of free speech personally. So, yeah. There you go. Oh, Pugs, good to see you, dude. Good luck for the stream. And I'm assuming Wolf was just in your stream. Nice. How are you doing? And how's the shiny starter hunt going? Please tell me you got it. Please. Slim is still trying to get Latios in AS. In AS. Oh, Alpha Sapphire. Sorry, couldn't get it for a second. And I inspired you to start a shiny unlimited sword and shield. You already got shiny Sobble from eggs with amazing stats. Oh, congrats, dude. First of all, that's a great shiny to get. And second of all, it's nice to take a break, isn't it, from like the game that you're in to do something else. So well done. How is the Latios hunt going? Is it just kind of like, is it going on for a long time at this point? But best of luck with it. Oh, Ham, that's a good question. Have you ever had a paranormal encounter or something where you don't understand if something's happened, if you get what I mean? Oh dear, well, I will answer that in a second, but I've also just realised that people have picked up on the free speech comment. I mean, I love free speech. I would never do anything to jeopardise that. No, I am only joking. So, do it, clip it, you can use it, you know, I will, it was a joke, but you can use it, because, you know, because it's funny. Pug says it's still going up to 6,900 now, oh, but hopefully it's not far off. Hopefully not far off. Hopefully not far off. Well done, by the way, well done. And Jake, welcome to stream as well. Very good to see you. How are you doing? Before I answer Ham's question, Human says you will deny all accusations. I will. And just for the record, if anybody says, yeah, but you were on camera saying it, listen, nowadays, AI, you know, AI and all this, like, facial, you just put someone else's face on the... That could be anyone saying that. That's not me. You don't know that's me. You can't prove that's me. So there you go. Good luck with that one. I'm in a right giddy. Why am I so giddy tonight? I'm not usually like this on stream. Hopefully it's not putting people off. I seem to be in a bit of a mood, a funny mood this stream. Maybe I've just finally lost it. Maybe I've finally cracked. It has been 2 years in the making. I don't like that, Riri. That's not very nice, is it? I'd probably yank it off of her and hit her back over the head. Sorry, Ham, I am getting to your question. I just keep getting sidetracked. I don't know what's going on with my brain tonight. Jake, I'm glad you're doing really well, dude. Been out riding with a few friends, but glad to be back now to chill for a bit and have a cheeky beer. Nothing better, is there? There's really nothing better. Even reading that makes me happy. Right, so, sorry, Ham asked me a question. Ham said, had I ever experienced anything paranormal? I will be honest. So when I was younger, I did believe in that kind of stuff. I did think that was like a legitimate thing. Now, I don't 100% know. Without getting... I mean, listen, we're doing a Pokemon stream, so I'm not going to get too deep. But basically, my outlook on life, my outlook on life, the afterlife, things happening that you can't explain, all that kind of stuff, is very much this. It's like, none of us know what really is going on. You know, we're all like, in the grand scheme of things, we're like this. So, I don't think anybody can pretend to know one way or the other. Some people can say, oh, I don't believe in it. Some people can say, I believe in it. I don't really think that any of us 100% no, right? However, when it comes to paranormal stuff, when I was younger, I remember at my parents' house, I used to sleep downstairs every once in a while. Like, I'd kind of, because my bedroom didn't have like a big TV, but our living room had a bigger TV, because that's where like everybody sat and watched stuff together. So I would every now and again I would like take my like pillows and quilt, and I'd go and like sleep on the couch and just watch big TV, like the big TV, until, you know, like 2 in the morning or something. This is when I was in like high school. And I remember there was one night where I woke up in the middle of the night, and from the living room I used to be able to see, we had in our hallway, we had like a desk and a computer, and I thought that I saw I thought my dad was sitting at the desk on the computer, but the computer screen wasn't on, there was just nothing on, and I thought my dad was sitting there, and I kind of went like, oh, like, Dad, what are you doing up? Because I just woke up, I was like super groggy. But then I realised that it was like, it was like white, but it wasn't like white, like, it was like a completely like ghostly kind of white, like everything, the clothes were white and everything. And I remember, I really freaked out, because I think as I came to, I was like, oh my god, that's not my dad, that's something. Now, hold up before you all go like, oh my god, he had a paranormal experience. Because when I first experienced it, like in the middle of the night, I was terrified. And I like literally chucked the covers back over my head and I went straight back to sleep. Not straight back to sleep, I kind of like was just sitting there like, oh my god, this is nuts. This is like, I can't believe this is happening. And when I looked back when I pulled the cover up and I looked back, it was gone. Now, the important thing to note here is that sounds really paranormal, but I also used to have like, and I still do, kind of, if I'm being honest, I kind of have issues with sleeping a little bit. I can get to sleep no problem, but I have very vivid dreams. I'm a big, like, deep sleeper. I lucid dream quite a bit. In fact, I have had like actually really vivid lucid dreams before. And when I was young, I had really bad what's called like night terrors, basically, where this might be a bit of an overshare, but I'm just gonna say it anyway because it like doesn't really bother me. But I had this thing called night terrors where basically I would have a nightmare, and it would be sort of like sleep paralysis, where I would wake up from... Sorry, no, hang on. I would be having a nightmare, and someone would come and wake me up and they'd be like, you were like talking in your sleep, is everything okay? Now my body would be awake, I'd be like, my eyes would be open, I'd be sort of up, but the person I was speaking to, hang on, let me stop, because I feel like I can't explain this while I'm riding around. My body would be up and awake, so I would be seeing, I would be speaking, and my eyes would be open, and I would be like sitting up in bed. But my mum, who'd come in the room because she could hear me screaming from the other room, or she could hear me like getting upset, would she would like come in to like be like, oh, wake up, are you okay, like, is everything okay? And she'd think I was awake. I wasn't seeing my mum. My brain was still asleep even though my body was awake, so I would be seeing like a monster. So basically what I'm trying to say is whilst yes, it sounds like I had a paranormal experience, I, in hindsight, think that I am a person who, and I think we're all prone to this, our brains are amazing. Like, the amount of things you can hallucinate, the amount of times where, like, you can be... People are, like, high on medication after, like, they've had, like, the wisdom teeth out, or they've had an operation or something, and they're talking nonsense, and they're seeing nonsense, and they're... Do you know what I mean? I feel like our brains are so open to being tricked and fooled and shown... Even when we're all, like... We're not even like high on medication or whatever, like were just normal. Think of like magic tricks and illusions and stuff. I think we're very, very prone to A, being led in a certain way, and B, being shown something that isn't actually true. And so for me, my opinion on paranormal experiences is, I am this big in the grand scheme of the universe, so it could be very possible that paranormal things do occur and do happen, and they could be. But at the same time, there might just be a lot of instances where people just kind of like, I don't know, various factors are influencing them and making them have a hallucination, or maybe they're actually kind of like creating something that isn't there, or I don't know. I would recommend to you all, there's a really good series called, it's not just on Spotify, it's on the BBC. It's called Uncanny. And it's a guy who tells people's personal like ghost stories and spooky stories, but he has people who come on who are experts in the paranormal, and he has people who are experts in like who are very anti-paranormal, and he kind of tells an impartial story, and they're very interesting to watch, because if genuinely, if you do ever watch them, you'll come away from it, and sometimes you'll be like, nah, that one wasn't real, and sometimes you'll be like, there's no explaining that. there's no explaining that. I don't know how they did that. So I don't know. I feel like I'm very on the fence. I'm kind of like open to being swayed. I don't believe in jinxes. I don't believe in like horoscopes and stuff. And I personally am not like really a religious person, if I'm being honest. But at the same time, I am kind of open to the fact that, like, I don't know anything. None of us know anything, do we? Let's be honest. We're all just chilling. So there you go. Sorry, I've missed a lot of the chat while I was explaining. But hopefully you all kind of got the general gist of my story. But yeah, night terrors were not fun. Really not fun. So sorry, I feel like I've missed a lot of your stories. But the thing is again, you know, you same with you guys, your stories and your experiences are your stories and experiences, aren't they? I can't tell you that they're not real, and I can't tell you that they're real. Only you can know for yourself. And that's why I told you my story, because my story is like is that at first I thought it was very real, and then nowadays I kind of go, I don't think it was. I think I was just having some sort of like sleep episode. Do you know what I mean? Only you know. Only you know. Plus, I mean, I don't know if anybody's ever had sleep paralysis, but I've had sleep paralysis, and it's not fun. And that is very like, it feels very real in the moment. So, there you go. Cogs, welcome to stream. How are you doing? You've walked in at a hell of a time talking about paranormal experiences. But it's all going good, thank you. Been a good day, really. Chaotic day. My internet broke for a while, so stream got delayed. My couch got delivered, which was awesome. So yeah, nice day, weird day. How about you? How are you doing? Oh, Ham's about to tell another story. Ooh. But I must admit, when you guys say, I'm not going to read all your stories out loud, but when I've read your stories, You know, they do give you a bit of a shiver, don't they? They do make you go, ooh. You know, I don't know whether they're real or not, but they do make you feel a bit like, oh, don't like that. Here's, Wolf says you got a new couch Wayfarer. Is it comfy? It's very comfortable. It's very. I think I've told a few of you this before, but I work for a furniture company, so I picked a good one. Picked a good one. There you go. This is what I mean. It's tough because the stories you guys are telling me, right, you read them and you go, it is weird, isn't it? It is creepy. It is stuff where you go, that there isn't an explanation for it. There's certain things I think you can maybe explain about. I think if you see things, I think that can be your own brain. It might not be, but it can be. There are some things that do get that I can't come up with an explanation for. Things like so I personally don't like psychics and mediums. I feel like there's a lot of, not everyone, but I feel like there's a lot of people maybe in that field that kind of take advantage of people. Not everyone, but there's definitely, I've seen quite a lot of instances of it. But I will also say that I have heard people go to mediums and come back and told me stuff that the medium would never know, would never be able to know. Stuff that, I'm not talking general. You know when you hear people go to mediums and they go, well, like, and if you got someone in your family who maybe isn't going through a good time right now, and they go, yeah, my brother has just been like, he's been in a really bad place recently and stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, and is he is he older than you? Yeah, he is. Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah. Not that. More like things where you go, oh, that's very personal. That could not have come up in any other way. Do you know what I mean? And I think things like that, for me, are a bit harder to explain, because I think anything that I can see, I can write off as, it could be what's in here. But anything that someone else tells to me, if someone told me something deeply personal about myself that there's no way they could know, I would be like, well, how do you explain that? You can't really, can you? So, yeah, I guess the word for me would be agnostic. I don't know if anybody knows that word, but that would probably be the definition of my outlook. Sorry, by the way, Cogs, because I missed your message, but I'm going to go back and read it now. So, Cogs says, oh, that's nice, just chilling. I'm officially triple odds for Tepig. Oh, brutal, dude, brutal. Good luck with that. It's funny because you got a friend who hates Masuda, and he got his Hornage at 600 just yesterday. 600 is not too bad, to be fair. Definitely could be worse. So yeah, that's pretty nice. And Hornage as well. Oh, such a good shiny. I mean, you guys have got a lot of stories. And they say you'll never, well, not you'll never know, but I feel like it's hard to know, isn't it? Yeah, it's hard to know. So, so there you go. But that was a good question, Ham. A good question. I think it borders on the you know, like, I don't know what the word is. It probably borders on the appropriateness for a Pokemon stream, but I feel like we've navigated it okay. You know, there's nothing too crazy's come out. But yeah, so good question. Good question. And like I say, it is tough. Another thing I kind of go off of is, like, usually the simplest explanation is the truth, you know? I think if you've, like I said, I believed for years that I saw something, but then when I actually thought about how bad my sleep is, and it's not really that bad now. I've got older, like as an adult, but when I was a kid, it was terrible. So I feel like, you know, that's become a very simple explanation for me. That's been like, that's what that is. It was definitely my sleep. Yeah. Coffee says about like another, like for you, it's like you've got the blinds open when you sleep, and sometimes a light flashes and then disappears. I don't know, but this is the thing. It sounds really strange on the surface, doesn't it? Obviously, I'm not saying it's nothing, but if you try and think of it like, you know, it sounds really strange, but maybe there is just some sort of rational explanation. Maybe there is some sort of, I don't know, something around you that flashes at that particular time, and it just happens to like bounce off of something else and straight through your window. I don't know. It's really all, maybe something passes overhead at like a regular time. I don't know. It's really, it's like I say, it's hard to know. But then I also feel like I've had instances where I've been like, I don't know, I've been like, oh, that's really weird, and then I have actually found the answer out, and I'm like, that was such a simple explanation. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have jumped to the conclusion. It's tough. Like I say, you only really know your own truth, don't you? You know how real it is, you know the situation. And I think you've just got to go with your own gut. I think so, Cogs, yeah. I think so. Again, I don't want to get too deep, because I do kind of make it a general rule that I apologise, because I feel like I've egged this on. So I'm not saying anyone else has like said anything yet that's too far, but I'm just not gonna. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole. Like, the paranormal stuff was a really good question, and it's been nice to talk about, because it is nice to talk about these things every now and again. But I don't want to go too far. I don't want to go into like too much into like religion and stuff. But what I will say is my outlook on life is pretty much agnostic with everything. It's like, listen, I think sometimes, before I hatch these eggs, I'll just say this. I think sometimes we as humans tend to think that we're a lot more special than what we are. And so I think some of us think, oh, there's no way that anything supernatural can exist because it has to all be science. And it's like, you don't know that, because we're only like this big in this grand scheme of things. And then on the flip side, there are people who are like, there has to be something, everyone else is wrong. And I just find those two extremes too extreme. For me, with everything, I'm very like, we don't know. We don't know. You're allowed to believe whatever you want. I'm not saying otherwise. I'm just kind of saying, for me, I'm very much like on the fence with a lot of stuff, where I'm like, I will never know until the day comes where I either know or I don't know. But I don't think I don't have an extreme opinion either way, because we can't know, can we? Nobody can know for certain on either side. So there you go. There you go. Anyway, I'm going to hatch these 5 eggs, and then I'm going to go and get a drink and a snack maybe. No, actually, I don't know if I've got any snacks in, which sucks. But yeah, there you go. There you go. I'll hatch these 5, and then I'll go and take a break, and then I'll be right back. Slim is hatching eggs with me. Nice, nice. Need a bit of company. It's nice to do it at the same time, isn't it? Sharing the suffering. Wookiees is totally agree. Totally happy to drop here, but I do think believing in things that harm other people is bad, and it's hard to justify it. But anyway, back to eggs and ghost and censorship. The range of conversation topics in the last 15 minutes has been wild. Appreciate you all. Can I just say I appreciate you all as well. I think it's been a really nice conversation over the last 15 minutes, and I'm not like, again, nobody's said anything bad or wrong or anything. I'm just kind of like, we're probably crossing the threshold now, aren't we, where I feel like when you start getting into religion especially, people have very different opinions, and it's a Pokemon stream, you know, at the end of the day. Like, it's nice to talk about like paranormal stuff and stuff, but I feel like when we start going into that, it gets a little bit more, you can get a little bit, you know, disagree. But I'm very proud of you all, because over the last 15 minutes, nobody's said it. Nobody's gone, oh, that's stupid, or like, you shouldn't say that, or you should. So well done, guys. Well, from me to you, well done. And yeah, there you go. I think that's the essence of kind of what I think is like, everybody should just kind of respect each other's opinion, because it is kind of like, nobody knows. Nobody knows. Right, let me save there. 90 eggs. Ooh, 90 eggs. So I'm gonna go and get another drink, and then I'll bring the black bolt and white flare ETBs up, and I'll show you them. I'm not gonna open them again. I'm just gonna show you them, and then yeah, we'll carry on hatching eggs until 10:15. So we've got about 2 hours left of stream, which isn't too bad, and we've got another one on Friday. We've got another one on Sunday, so all good. But yeah, if you can all think of a new topic, if there's anything else you want to ask me, as long as it's PG, as long as it's good stuff, go for it. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing? Oh god, there's a lot of chat. Well, never mind. I won't catch up. I'll just go from here. I'll pick up from here. And we'll keep riding around. Oh, Crow is going. Well, good to see you, Crow. And I'll see you later. I hope you're doing all good. It seems like any moment now, we're going to get that instant switch from evening to nighttime in BDSP. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it feels like it's coming. Can you see, like, the screen's dimmed quite a lot? It looks a lot darker, but it's not quite... It's not got that blue tint to it. It's about to happen. I'm sure it is. Of course it's Pepsi Max, of course it is. Although I have been trying to drink a... I just called it! I just called it! Oh my god, I've done so much BDSP in. Did you all just see that? So hilarious. I got it like within about 20 seconds. That's mad. I think it must... Oh god, yeah, BDSPing. That sounds wrong, doesn't it? That doesn't sound good. Don't ruin my moment, Ham. Don't. I've just. That was a really, really good prediction. Don't ruin it. I ruined it, didn't I? Clip farming, unintentionally. Apparently. But that, you've got to all admit, that was such a good prediction. I think the screen must dim right before it does the immediate switch. So yeah. Slim says, what gen is Munchlax? You swear it was Gen 2/3? It's Gen 4 Munchlax. I'm sure Munchlax's first appearance was Sinnoh. So yeah, Gen 4. Human says there was a lot of chat because Riri tried to prove you're not human, which is ridiculous because of course you are. It's right there in the name, and why else would I call you a human? I've got to admit, I'm with human on this one. Even if it's allegedly, human does appear to be human. Maybe I will live to regret that. Calvary says, what? Watering piranha plants? A lot of BDSP in. Oh, Ham. Ham got it right away. I didn't even hear it until Ham said, BDSP in? Should I say BDSP in instead of watering the piranha plants? Maybe for this run I should do. Maybe I'll use both of them from now on. I'll be right back, guys, because I've got to go for a BDSP. Oh, I'll be back in a moment, guys, because I really need to get to BDSP in. Oh, lovely, human. You'll spur me. What do you mean, we? Maybe I should. Maybe I should. It does sound wrong. It does sound wrong. But at least it was intentional this time. It wasn't intentional to begin with. To begin with, it was totally by mistake. Human says, don't worry about it. I'm kind of worried about it. I'm kind of worried. I do remember the freaks of nature, Ham. Who came up with the freaks of nature? Because it wasn't me. Who said freaks of nature? Jake says, I can remember my first ever playthrough on Ruby and my first encounter of Tropius, thought it was a legendary Pokemon. It's got such a cool design. It has, to be fair. I can totally see why. Especially because I think, from what I remember of its sprite in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald, it was like a really, really good sprite, wasn't it? I mean, it's such an amazing design. It doesn't look as good here. But it's just because of the... We were talking about this earlier on, Jake. It's because of the permanently flying animation. That's not great. But the actual design itself is pretty cool. Ham came up with the freaks of nature. I thought you did. At least I knew it wasn't me. I know we coined the term. We said we're going to use it from now on. The freaks of nature. I can never remember them actually anyway. So I think freaks of nature is just perfect for them, really. Freaks of nature, classic Wayfarer stream language. There you go. What can the treasures of ruin be? Can we come up with another name for them? Has anyone got anything for them? Or any other trio or quad or whatever? Whatever you want to come up with. I think the Lake Trio could be the fake trio, because I feel like they're kind of like, they look like Fakemon a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I like the Lake Trio, but they do look like something that could have been designed by a fan and not an actual 3. Even goes Trashers of Ruin. I like that. Trashers? Is it Trashers or Treasures? Treasures of Ruin? Treasures. Treasures makes me sound... I don't know. Treasure. I can't say words. I don't know if anyone's noticed. I don't say words so good. Trash. No, I know it's trash. No, I know it's trash. I mean, but do you say trashers or do you say trashers? Trashers. Because if you say treasures, oh, I don't know. I give up. We'll go with trashers. Trashers of Ruin. The snail, moose, tiger, and fish. What is everyone's favourite treasure of Ruin as well? Trasher of Ruin, sorry. Trasher of Ruin. What is everyone's favourite? Do you know what? When the game first came out, I didn't like Tinglu. I really like Tinglu now. I think it's really cool. The more I've watched of it in like VGC and stuff as well. Don't get me wrong, they're all awesome. I like Chimpao, obviously, and I really love Chi-Yu, but Tinglu is like I don't know. There's just something about it. I don't know why I've U-turned on it so much as well. Welcome back for it. Am says Wo-Chien and Chi-Yu. There you go. I'll translate for you. Scoop says single father and kids for the weather trio. 100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah, it's like... Yeah. I think that's spot on. Calamari likes Tinglu. Nice. Join the Tinglu club. Join. Has anyone got a name for the Reggie trio? Maybe the Braille Boys? I don't feel like I'm very good at this. I'll leave the names to you guys. I'm not very creative. Here we go. Another 5. To get to 100. Can I just say as well in advance, this is going to be a really nice shiny. Like, a really good one. And, weirdly, our last 3... when we get this one, our last 3 shinies will have been, like, some sort of tinge of green. In fact, we've had loads of green. We've had Kabuto as well. Kabuto, Kabutops, Ekans, Swinub, and now Tropius. Mamoswine is kind of along those lines, but not really. Arbok obviously is gold, so that's pretty good. We're filled with green shinies. Scoobs is AI admins for the Reggies. Nice, I like that. AI admins. Wolf, what if I get it under 500? I'll be made up if I get it under 500. I'll be very happy. But I'm not sure that... I don't know. I thought I might get this one a little bit faster. But that's you know, my guesses don't mean anything. I agree for it. Eterna Forest encounters are ridiculously fast. Like, I love them so much. That might be one of my favourite shiny hunts in this game with Cheryl. Because Chansey is useless, so you don't have to worry about the Pokemon getting knocked out. The encounters are ridiculously fast. And there's some really nice Pokemon that you can get as a shiny in Eterna Forest, so yeah, it's a really good one. Riri says, as long as I've got free speech, I will never admit. Well, just remember, when you're on my streams, free speech doesn't exist, alright? Okay? I'll shut that down right away. Just a joke. Just a joke. Don't cancel me. Was that like the 4th one tonight? I'm on fire. For it. 24,000. Come on. Come on. Stop that now. You need Baneri, but you're happy with any phases. Well, there's some really good ones, isn't there? I mean, you're doing... Did you say you're doing Shining Pearl? Or... Well, Shining Pearl's Mischievous. Brilliant Diamond's Murkrow. At night. Then you've got Beautifly, Silcoon, Wurmple, Cascoon, Dustox, Budu. Don't know if Roselia's in there. But either way, they're all really good. Really good. Ham doesn't know what to hunt now, but you did think of hunting Dratini so you can have a shiny Mega Dragonite when ZA comes out. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? He's so close now, guys, as well. Like, we're literally... We are 2.5 months away from ZA. Just how cool's that? I really can't wait to play it, you know. No problems, Amelia. No problems. Thank you for joining, and enjoy the rest of your holiday as well. Riri says, who needs the devil's advocate when you can have Wayfarer? Yes. It's very true. Forrest's clipped it and sent to the Discord. I'm already cooked. You say I'm already cooked, but just remember, whose Discord have you sent the no free speech to? Who have you sent it to? Whose Discord have you sent it to? Mine? You think there's no free speech on this stream? What do you think the Discord's like? No free speech there either. So... I've won. What was that demonic laugh? It was a victory laugh. It was a true victory laugh because you can't win. Wherever you post anything, I will just delete it. I am evil, according to you lot. No, I'm in a bit of a giddy mood tonight, and I don't really know why. Which is funny because you all say I've got an evil laugh, but I usually have quite a high pitched laugh. I feel like if somebody ever really makes me laugh, you'll hear the high pitched laugh come out. It's fun. But I feel like on stream it's usually more of an evil booming laugh. Bavaria is still hunting for a Phoebus outbreak. You already are considering Masuda method by now. It's tough. It's course, yeah, because it's tough getting the outbreak to begin with, isn't it? Yeah. Good luck with it. Good luck with it. It does take a while. I think it took me like literally 2 hours just to get the outbreak, which was, I remember it being like really wild. Sorry, just moving the counter around a little bit. There we go. Wolf's got a high pitched laugh too. Nice, high five. 2 of us. Yeah, I have it when someone makes me really BDSP my pants laugh. Like it's high pitched for sure. Scoobs says a lot of Pokemon you want to shiny hunt will be in ZA, so saving them for that game. Yeah, that's fair. Scoobs, what do you think shiny hunting in ZA is gonna look like? I'm so I don't know. I'm so curious to see what it's gonna be like. I just can't even. My guess would be that we're gonna have like mass outbreaks still, and we're gonna have the shiny noise and the sparkle's gonna come back and all that kind of stuff. But I just don't know, you know. Slim's heard that they're bringing back the shiny sound. Oh, let's hope so. God, let's hope so. I do think, I was saying this earlier on, I do think the shinies will be obvious because the game looks very polished at the minute and the Pokemon models look really polished. I think they'll be quite big as well in the overworld. I think they'll be big enough that you can see them and be like, ah, that's definitely shiny. But I still want the sound. Oh, Bavaria, you've got water and counter power too, sandwich, but no outbreaks yet. It's tough. It is tough to find it. That's why I put that clip in of me getting it on the 10th go, because I think I'd been looking for an outbreak for like an hour, maybe 2 hours at that point, and I went, right, I'm not doing this anymore because we're just going to spend the whole stream looking for an outbreak and it's ridiculous. So I'll have 10 more tries, and on my 10th go, I got it. And if I hadn't have got that if I hadn't have got it on that 10th go, I wouldn't have gone for Milotic. I would have just left it completely. I would have just not bothered, and I would have gone for a different Pokemon. So that was really crazy luck. Draven, welcome stream. Good to see you. How are you doing? Yeah. So yeah, sorry, going back to ZA shiny hunting. Yeah, I don't know. I had a little bit of an idea, but I don't think they will do this at all. But I would like to see them do... You know how we've had mass outbreaks, and we've had massive mass outbreaks, and all that kind of stuff? And all that's really good. It's really... Outbreaks are really fun ways to shiny hunt. I would like them to do something that would be... like a route that you would follow. So, say... you know, like how in Pokemon Go you can select a route and you can walk along that route and you get like rewards at the end of it or whatever. I would quite like to see them do a route where you would select a path through the city. Maybe you would you would cross through some like plazas or whatever, and you would go into some wild areas, and maybe you would use the parkour function to like get across the roofs and stuff. And by following that specific route, you would see specific Pokemon on that route. So you would see, let's say I did a route where I went through like a bit of like a wild area where there was like a bit of desert, and I could see Sandile, and then I would cross over a bridge, and there would be some like water Pokemon in the river underneath the bridge, like Magikarp or whatever, and then it would take me up to like a rooftop where there'd be like a Fluffy or something, and on that route you would get similar odds to Mass Outbreak shinies, where they would be boosted quite a lot, but you would have to walk across the city, and you would have to follow this specific route to get the better odds. I would really like that. I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think that's even close to what they're going to do. But I think because it's based in the city and the parkour function is a thing, I think doing like a route kind of guidance thing to boost your shiny odds would be like a nice touch, because it would get you out there exploring more of the city and using the parkour function, and like taking different routes each time would maybe encourage you to it would maybe make the city not feel so samey, because you would be taking a different route each time to get all these different shinies, rather than just being like, oh, go to Wild Area 3 and there's a mass outbreak of Sandile. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like, no, go across the city in like a zigzag fashion, and go on rooftops and go through different like levels, and that's how you'll get your better shiny odds. Draven's doing good. You're playing Sword, very nice. What are you doing in Sword? Are you just doing a regular playthrough? Forrest says, if I do a Dream Team quest, I'm definitely getting 6 Sandiles in a ZA. Very nice. I like that. Coffee time, welcome back. Like Scoobs says, we're just talking about what what shiny hunting in ZA might look like. Have you got any thoughts on what you think it might be like? Has anybody got any other thoughts? I must admit, I do think that it's probably going to be... I think they're going to just do mass outbreaks again. And things like that. You know? I think they probably... Because mass outbreaks have been in Legends Arceus, Scarlet and Violet, and I think they'll make a return again. Yeah. Maybe they'll do something like sandwiches, but it'll be like cafe items, and you can buy like certain coffees and pastries and stuff, and that'll boost your shiny odds. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Pokemon, if you're listening and you want to take my route idea, I would like that. very much. And I won't even charge you for it. Calamari says, you're taking a break from Legends Arceus. Fair enough. I've decided to do some fossil resets for Shieldon in Shining Pearl. Very nice, very nice. Well, good luck for it. Depending on how long it takes you to get it, and depending on how long it takes me to get this, we might end up fossil hunting at the same time, because that's going to be my 7th shiny hunt. It's going to be a fossil one. Coffee says, I wonder if those Mega Boss Pokemon will have better odds. Maybe. It's tough. It's really tough to know, isn't it? Those Rogue Mega Evolutions, to me, feel like they're going to replace the Noble Pokemon that were in Legends Arceus, like the big boss fights. Especially because you fight with a member of Team MZ, so it feels like it's going to be like a big story event for each one. And they're not just going to be like Terra Raids or like Terra Pokemon that wander around. I think they're going to be like one-off events. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. You never know. Oh, that sounds good, Draven. One-hit team build. Very cool. Riri says, Wayfarer wants a sponsorship from Pokemon. Yeah. Hell yeah. I would love a sponsorship from Pokemon. Are you kidding me? Would love it. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I would even just love, like, I don't know. I don't know. There's a few things I would like. None of them have come true yet. But I will say that in general, my YouTube career, if you will, as I didn't think would even exist. So I've gotten a lot further than I thought I would do. So even if the highest of highs that I wanted haven't come true yet, I'm pretty happy. And there's still time. There's always time. For it's come back to Legends Arceus, very nice. You already found 2 shinies in it today. Oh, nice, well done. But you need 3. Well, good luck. Hopefully you'll get it. Draven hopes no Growlithe boss battle on ZA. Any reason in particular? Did you just like Growlithe so much you don't want it to be in a boss battle? Riri says, you think I should try and join in on the PM7 challenges? Do you know what? I would love to, but you have to be invited, don't you? I think. I don't think you can just join in, you know? You kind of have to be, like, asked to join in, and I've never been asked, so... Maybe, I mean, I don't know. I've only been streaming for a year, and I obviously am not really a big PokeTuber. Like, I'm alright, but I'm not, like, massive. So, maybe one year I will get an invite, but I don't know. I don't know if I will, to be honest. But it would certainly be nice to, you know? I would definitely join in on that. Or it says, I'm not sure if they'll be like nobles. Oh, interesting. You think ZA seems pretty civilized. You don't think there'd be big, scurry, yellow, glowing Pokemon running around? No, sorry. What I meant was, I understand that. I agree with that. I don't think they'll be like yellow, glowing Pokemon. I don't think they'll be like the nobles, as in they'll be like struck by lightning. I mean, I think the Rogue Megas will probably be replacements for Nobles. So, remember how we had, like, you'd get to a Noble Pokemon and they would be, like, a boss fight for that area? But there would only be one boss fight. They weren't like Alphas where they roamed around everywhere. Because Alphas are coming back, I think Alphas are going to be just roaming the streets, right? But the Rogue Megas, I think, will probably be the boss fight. You know what I mean? That's more what I mean. But I agree with that. I don't think there'll be scurry yellow glowing Pokemon running around. But they did say that the Rogue Megas weren't happening by choice. You know, they were kind of like, it's a mystery. It's like, who's causing them to do this? So, I guess we shall see. Cogs, nice. You got Shiny Tepig. Congratulations. Well done. I made up for you. Well done. Thank you very much for the good luck on ours as well. I've never played it, Bavaria. I'll be honest with you. I couldn't give you an opinion because I've never played it. But yeah, I've heard it's good, but I've just never played it. Riri says, what would I do when I got 100k subs? Probably cry. My biggest goal for YouTube was... So I had a few things that when I started out I wanted. One was... I'd love to get a video to 1 million views. My Legends Arceus one isn't too far off that. That could happen realistically over the next couple of years, so fingers crossed for that. Another goal was to be invited to something from like PM7, like that would be, I mean I think that would be a pretty big deal for me. But again, that hasn't happened yet. Maybe it will, I don't know, but we'll see. Another one was 100k subs, and that was the big one, because I really want the play button, you know, the YouTube, the one that you get for 100k subs. For me, I think if I could get that, that would be my, like, wow, I did it. Because when I first started YouTube, it was like, I didn't know anything about video editing, I didn't know anything about making videos, I had, like, no clue, I just liked YouTube, and I wanted to create, like, a digital library of the stuff that I played, so I could look back on it in years to come. But I also wanted to, you know, learn how to do everything and figure out how it all worked and sort of really see if I could do it. And I did. So I think if I reached 100k subs, that would be, like, unbelievable to me. Yeah, that would be really unbelievable. So we'll see. I'm on track for 20k by the end of the year, so hopefully one day, you never know, do you? I remember when I first I've probably told you all this a million times, so I apologise if I'm just, like, saying it again, but remember when I first started and my Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu video, like, blew up? I remember going, it's probably a fluke. Like, I'm really happy that I finally got a video that did well, but I probably won't get that again. And then my Legends Arceus one did even better. And then my Brilliant Diamond one did really well. And then my Shield one did really well. And every year I get more views and I get more, like my stats seem to go up, and I'm like, it keeps going up. I don't know why, but it keeps doing good. So it's one of them where I don't know if I ever will reach 100,000 subs. I don't know if I will ever, you know, get invited to a PM7 event. But at the same time, I have kind of, really, I feel like I've done a lot more than I ever thought I was capable of. And I think that's kind of nice, isn't it? You know? It's very validating. So, so there you go. I don't know what I'd do content-wise. Probably something crazy. If I got 100,000 subs, I think I'd give away a couple of Switches if I could. Things like that. But, you know. Oh, nice for it. Pretty good shinies to get, even if they're duplicates. Draven says, remember the boss battle on Arceus? Arcanine boss battle was tough, but very fun. It was tough, because it was such a, like a... That one in particular, you couldn't really maneuver around the arena very well. For it says, isn't the Rogue Megas kind of like Rogue Dynamax in Sword and Shield? It's funny you said that, because yeah, I would agree, I think that is. I think that's very similar. The only thing is that in Sword and Shield, the Rogue Dynamax, and we never kind of got to interact with it, did we? But it is very similar. It's like, why are all these Pokemon, you know, going crazy? I did watch, I don't know if anybody watches Arlo. He's really good. And he said that he'd noticed there is a bit of a trope in Pokemon in particular with, why are all these Pokemon doing this thing? And he's right. Detective Pikachu was like, why are all these Pokemon going crazy? Like, what's happening? And it turned out it was a villain causing it. Pokemon Silver. Why are all the Gyarados rampaging at the Lake of Rage? It's Team Rocket and the Signal. There's been a lot of stuff. Sword and Shield, Rogue Dynamaxing, Legends Arceus, the Nobles. Now we've got ZA, Rogue Mega Evolutions. It is a bit of a trope within Pokemon, so it's common across a lot of stuff, but it's also still a pretty good story to tell, so I don't mind it. Sounds good, Cog, sounds good. Oh, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? I'll be honest, I've got to imagine they'll only put home compatibility in for ZA later. They might only put it in like 6 months in or something, but definitely give it a try if that's what you like. Chip Flip, welcome to stream as well, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Oh, people have been really, thank you very much, people have been really lovely. I appreciate it. I'm really glad, you know, like, Furrit thinks we should have more subs and you really enjoy the community, that's awesome. Riri, so glad you found here, helped clear up past negative experiences on streams. So I'm happy you have a nice community and you're chill but quite chaotic. Yes, and I don't allow free speech, so that's quite a big negative. No, I'm only joking. That's lovely, Riri. I'm really glad to hear that you feel like that. It's very nice, very nice. Oh my god, for it. 100,000 subs, can I beat Pokemon Sword and Shield with Pokerush Shinies only? Oh, I don't know if I could do that. But I'd do something. Zack says that 5,000 shiny Pokemon record was insane. It seemed pretty crazy. They smashed the previous record, didn't they? But you never know, if they decide to go for it in future, maybe they'll want more creators. Maybe I would get an invite. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You just never know, do you? If I got an invite, I would be like crazy flattered. Crazy flattered. Wookie's back. Welcome back, Wookie. Had to hop out briefly to run to a Virizion raid in Pokemon Go. Nice. Managed to solo it thanks to the windy weather and Mega Rayquaza. Slowly trying to solo as many legendary and mega raids as possible, so this has been a good week. Awesome. Awesome, dude. Do you get like a lot of raids around your sort of like where you live and stuff? And do you think you'll get more sort of interactions and stuff when you move to your new place? Pokerus only would be kind of cool because you probably get Pokerus while hunting. Yes, that's very true. I feel like you can spread it pretty easily as well, can't you? So even though it would be, I mean, it would kind of, I suppose once you got Pokerus, it would probably make the run redundant because you could just spread it. But I agree, it would still be cool. No problems, Jake. Thank you very much for joining, dude. Very good to see you. Got an early start tomorrow. I hope tomorrow goes okay for you. And thanks for the good luck. And hopefully I'll see you on Friday. If not, I'll see you on Sunday. If not, I'll see you next week. But yeah, just have a good time until I do see you. Oh, that's a good question, that, Riri. How did Wolf find me? Because you both kind of knew each other from previous streams, right? Chip Flip, currently hunting for Arceus, 400 resets in. You're a trooper, well done. Good going, but it's going to take a long time because you got Giratina after 40. 40 resets for Giratina, that's unreal, dude. Congratulations. Oh my god. 40 resets, that's wild. Oh, well, good luck for Arceus either way, you know? I hope it still shines quickly for you. No, don't worry, Riri. Of course I'm only joking. But I am very, and I feel like people who've been around since the early days in my community, will know that I am vehemently against any kind of like hate speech. Like, I would outright. That we have had instances in the past where people have said stuff and I've just been like, yeah, get out. you're done. You are done. So yeah, you can always feel comfortable on my streams, because if anybody utters a single word of like anything that's like that, they're out. You know, they're out. Oh, do you think so, Bavaria? I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised if anybody knew that I did want to join. Because I feel like, I don't know, I don't get too... Well, I obviously get decent views on the videos, but I don't feel like I get too many views on streams, so I don't know. I guess we'll see. We shall see. Wookie says the area you live in has a ton of gyms. Oh, nice. About 15 within 10 minutes walk. That's really good. Because it's right next to a university, but the community is kind of dead. Where you're moving to is 5 minutes from the community you play with, and has ambassador meetups all the time. Fewer gyms, but a more active community. That's probably a lot better, to be fair, isn't it? Because like, yeah, I imagine you want people to be able to go and do it with. I mean, I used to play Pokemon Go solo quite a lot, but I did always kind of like get to a point where I just kind of went, I wish I had people to, you know, like do this with, and you know, it would just be better. So that sounds good. Bavaria says 40 resets. I'm jealous of you. Shiny Giratina is my favourite legendary, and with my Lotic, your favourite shiny. Giratina is a very good shiny legendary, isn't it? It's unreal. Ham says, what would you call early days? Well, I would say you've been around for a long time, to be fair, Ham. I mean more like... I mean like really early days. Like, I think... We did have like one incident, like when I first started streaming, like on Discord, and it was within like the first month, maybe 2 months. And I was just like, yeah, no. So, oh, nice, Wolf. You were just trying to find streams, and that's how you found the channel. Lovely. Well, that's great. Very says no Feebas outbreak yet. Damn, this will be a bit of a longer one. The good thing is once you've got it, like you can, as long as you don't let the clock tick over, you can get it. I'm sure you will. Oh, there you go, Zach. I don't know, but maybe the thing is I don't know. I don't know what the criteria is, you know what I mean? It's kind of like maybe people get invited for, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. What am I trying to say? I'm not saying that I'm not wanted, but I'm saying like maybe they've just kind of gone, like that's not the kind of creator we want in our challenge. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs, you know? Maybe they just haven't seen my stuff, or maybe they have seen my stuff and they're like, oh, nah. I don't know. It might not be to do with like size of content creator. It might be to do with just kind of like what they're looking for. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Bavaria getting involved. Well, we'll see if I get an invite next year. I'll be crediting Bavaria. Ruby's mainly on here now, never on the other streamers' streams, so I was honestly surprised to see Wolf again. That's nice. It's nice though that you've kind of come back together, isn't it? So I'm happy that the stream's, you know, allowed for that. Wookie says having the Pokemon Go community is awesome, and it makes everything else busy and stressful. Some of your best friends now are from that group. That's really nice. Really nice, dude. Hopefully, I don't know. I would like to one day. I mean, it's tough for me because I don't play enough Pokemon Go. Like, I would like to be part of like a little community for meetups and stuff, but then I'm like, I never play. Like, no, I don't play it enough. I kind of only play it when I'm like, oh, Volcanion. I haven't got Volcanion. I probably should get that. You know? Oops, stuck. Calamari's Slowpoke stream days for the early days. Around that time, I think early Motorstoke was kind of like was when that incident happened, I think. So, yeah. Nate, welcome to stream as well. You thought you'd been subbed and tried to chat. Sorry, yeah, I have put the sub button on to chat, just because I feel like sometimes people, for that reason, sometimes people are like, I've had people join stream and were like, oh, I thought I was subscribed to you. I've watched like 3 of your streams and I've been chatting away and I didn't realise I wasn't subbed. So I just put it on because I thought, oh, then it kind of reminds people. It's like, oh, if you like the channel, not just for obviously for me, so I get more subs, but also for you guys. If you're like, oh, I'm really enjoying this stream, you don't forget then, and then you can see more in future. But welcome. I hope you're doing good. Good to have you. Oh, nice. You got 5 shiny Feebas from your outbreak. That's pretty awesome. That is kind of mad, that, for it. You'd have 14 shinies if you were doing shiny only to the Dream Team quest. That's awesome. Wookie says, for what it's worth, when they put out the call for content creators for the 5k shiny run, tons of people tagged their favourites, and I saw a lot of them in that stream, regardless of size and location. There you go. Maybe that's what it is. That's it. I don't know the way in which it's chosen, so I feel like it's not really, I'm not saying it's like, I'm not saying I would ever be like, why haven't they picked me to do it? I just mean, like, I couldn't comment on why I haven't been invited or why other people have. I don't know, you know, I don't know how they even do it. The only YouTube people I, like, really speak to in any context is like BP and Snowlad. Oh, and Pokemon with Pugs. I've started joining Pugs' streams, which are really good, by the way. BP's got his new live channel, so if you've not seen that as well, go and follow BP's live. He's very entertaining to watch streaming. And obviously Snowlad's at the minute is like prepping for his like next challenges and stuff, so I'm sure he'll be doing some more lives. But yeah, there's not many people I speak to because, you know, especially with me living in the UK, it's not like I get a chance to go to conventions and stuff in the US and feel like time zone differences, and I don't know, probably not even just that, but that's like definitely a part of it. So yeah, we see, you know, if I ever get invited, cool, that'd be nice, but it's not like I'm depending on it, you know. Nate says the other day... Oh, sorry, I'm miles behind on chat. I am so sorry. I'm just going on, blabbering on. Nate says the other day during a Sword and Shield route quest, you found a random shiny Diglett. Nice. You'll take it even though you're looking for Meowth. Diglett is pretty cool to be fair. Dugtrio looks very nice in Sword and Shield. Danny, welcome stream. Good to see ya. How are you doing? No probs for it. Gonna vanish for a few mins while you make some supper. Well, that's... Listen, Bavaria and Riri, that's very nice. That's very nice. But listen, don't worry about it. You know, don't be doing too much on my behalf. You know, I don't want you donating and stuff to bring me too much attention, because I feel I'd feel bad that you were donating for me. So just, yeah, don't put yourselves out is what I'm trying to say, you know. Danny has disbeliefs, if it's possible, with your hunt on Articuno. The phase we talked about last time. Can you remind me? Sorry, I feel like I've forgotten. Oh, Chipflip thinks for the world record there was sign up. Was there actually a sign up? I never saw that. If there was, I don't know. I thought it was like a... They contacted you. I assumed that's what it had to be, but... Nate says, what game do you think has the best egg hatch animation? That's a good shout. I think I like Scarlet and Violet's egg hatching animation probably the best. Because I just like that you can see the overworld in the background and not that, you know, not like a blank kind of weird scene. But my favourite game to egg hatch in is Sword and Shield. Definitely. Love it. Oh, nice, Ham. Sub to Pugs. Yeah, Pugs is a really good, you know. It's great having the Pug cam on in the background. You can see the Pugs. And Pugs he's just really really well spoken. Like, always has something to talk about. I think it very entertaining, very underrated YouTuber. So I would say definitely pop Pugs in your streaming sort of list if you don't. I mean, Wolf can also attest because Wolf goes in a lot of Pug streams. What else was I gonna say? What else was I gonna say? I can't remember now. I was gonna say oh yeah, and I already said about BP as well. BP's just started his live stream channel, so yeah, go and check that out as well. BP Live. Oh, Bavaria, that's really kind that you've done that. That you've added like a super chat or something. That's very nice. But like I said, don't put yourself out. I feel bad. I feel bad you're doing this on my behalf. I just, you know, like I said, if I get asked, I get asked, and if I don't get asked, I don't get asked. But that's very nice. So thank you. Nate's personal favourite animation has to be Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet because you can walk around the egg and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of where I was coming from. Oh, well that's... honestly, that's really nice. That's really nice. Wookie says there was definitely a sign-up Google form. See, I had no idea. I just assumed it was like... From what I saw posts about it, but all I saw was like, we're attempting this, and I thought, oh, they must be contacting people. Because like in my head, it's kind of like if there was, I don't know, if they only wanted so many people taking part, and they had like 1,000 people sending in Google forms, there might be a lot. But oh, that's quite cool. Maybe I should ask then. Maybe next year I should ask. And maybe I've missed the boat. Oh, that's typical of me, that is. Absolutely typical. Well, there you go. I'll have to remember this from now on. Here I was thinking I wasn't getting invited because, you know, I don't have free speech on my streams, but... Just kidding. Danny says, we talked about different types of phases during Shiny Hunting, and one of the phases is doubting if it's not shiny looks. Sorry. Got you. When you said phase, I didn't know if you meant, like, you know when someone phases on a shiny hunt and they get, like, a different shiny than the target, and I was thinking, but Articuno is, like, you can't phase, can you? Because it's just, you're just going after Articuno. But I know what you mean now. You mean phase is, like, you go from, like, oh, I feel quite positive about this, to, oh, this is going on for a long time, to, like, oh my god, it's over odds, to, like, is this even possible? Can you shiny hunt this Pokemon? Or is this just, like, a lie that I've been told? So I do understand that. I agree. I agree with that. Yeah, I definitely went through a phase of, like, is the Motorstoke Gym Shiny locked? Or has it changed? Has there been an update? Demi got it, like, a week before not a week before, sorry. Demi got it, and like 2 weeks later, I was already like, has there been an update? What's happening? So, Calamari likes pug streams. It's also chill, and most importantly, has free speech. It does. It does. Oh, Forsaken, welcome. Good evening to you too, dude. Just loaded up your Violet save, still got an active sandwich power, and found a shiny Dunsparce. Nice. Are you going to evolve it? You'll have to tell us if it's a 2 or 3 segment. It'd be wild if it was a 3. Wookie says, I think the original streams were just friends and colleagues, but it's grown so large now. Right, maybe then that's what it was. Maybe in my brain it was like, I saw the first year and was like, ah, it's invite only. And then for the second year, oh well. Typical me, innit? I'm always a year, or 2, or 3, or 10 behind. I'll try next year. Well, that would be really nice if I got accepted to that. Still. And thank you very much, Human, as well. Yeah. If everyone could leave a like, it does help. It does help. And we've had quite a lot of views tonight as well. So thank you very much, guys, for the support. It's been very, very good. Oh well, I'm glad you love hanging out in these streams, Pugs. And listen, for someone who's just figuring it out, I do mean it, you know. Because I mean, that proves it. I didn't even know you were in stream. Your channel is really good. I love the pug cams. Like I said, I think you're very well spoken. I think you're very good at like talking on stream and being entertaining. And you have clearly got some serious shiny hunting dedication. Because I mean, Pugs is like 7,000 resets now for the briefcase starter. And that is wild. You know, that's beyond anything I've done in this challenge. So yeah, seriously, good going. Nate, this is actually one of the few Pokemon lives you've seen. Awesome. Well, thank you very much for joining. That's really cool to know that, you know, mine's one of the few that you've seen. Humans, yeah. Human says, don't forget we're approaching odds now. It's going to happen any moment now. Yeah, I am guilty of that. I do that a lot. 4,096 means it's going to appear in 4,096, right? So if we're at 4,000, oh, only 96. It's got to be one of these 96. It has to be. What do you mean that's not how it works? Nerd. Shut up. It's gonna work. It's gonna happen. Nate says, it may just be me, but does anyone look up a YouTube video of someone shiny hunting the Pokemon you're looking for to prove that you will find it 100%? Yes, I have done that. I have done that. Yeah. I've done that quite a few times. When I was doing Motorstoke shiny hunts, this might be embarrassing to admit, but I remember every week I would like check to see if someone had uploaded a recent video to see if it was like recent. Oh, Riri's got to get going. No probs, Riri. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thanks for all your support. You've been a legend on the stream. Thank you very much, and good luck for getting your Pokemon cards on Friday. I'll see you then. Please let us know what you get as well. Oh, I forgot to bring up the ETBs. Damn. Never mind. Looks like a lot of other people look for the videos of shinies as well. We all do it. We all do it. But you know what's funny is as well, it's not just I think sometimes it's not just like to prove to yourself that it's definitely going to appear. I think sometimes it like hypes me up a little bit, gives me like motivation to carry on, even if I'm not saying necessarily that someone would that seeing someone else do it makes me like, of course it makes me think, oh, right, I know it's not shiny locked, I know it's definitely going to appear, but it also just kind of in general makes me go, oh, that's given me a boost, you know, I've seen it appear, I saw they got it in like 400 encounters, so yeah, it could be just another 400 encounters for me, and I might get it. And that's all it is, isn't it? You've just got to keep doing that. Shiny hunting is very like, I don't know if anybody used to do this. I might have said this before, I'm getting a bit of deja vu, but shiny hunting is very like, don't know if anybody does this in work, but you go, say you've got 3 hours left in work, you go, ah, well that's only, really when you think about it, like in an hour's time, it'll only be 2 hours. And then like, you know, like another hour after that, it'll only be 1 hour left. And 1 hour is nothing. That's 2 half an hours. I mean, half an hour is nothing. We've been standing here for 15 minutes now. And that's how I think shiny hunting works a little bit like that too. You kind of go, well, Masuda odds are 683, but 683 really isn't, you know, it's not all that long, you know, it's only, I mean, I've done 130 encounters tonight. If I do, that only took me 3 hours to do, you know, if I do another 3 hours of this, I'll be at nearly 300. 300 is halfway through, and then if I do another 137, that's virtually 3/4 of the way through. I think it's going to appear soon. And that's how you've got to do it. You've just got to, like, compartmentalize it. Which explains why I kind of lose my mind when I go over odds, because I start to go, oh no, error. I thought it was going to appear in 4086. I told myself that was only 4 lots of 1,000 encounters, and I can do 1,000 encounters in one stream, so now what's going to happen? Now I'm over odds. Now I don't know what's real and what's not real. And that's just the way it goes. Oh, coffee like shiny badge quests. Well, you're looking at one. This is a shiny badge quest. This is actually my first badge quest, because every other video that I've done, I've just done like, sorry, I got really distracted because I just saw humans. Is this real or just a Fanta sea? A sea of Fanta. Which Fanta? Orange, fruit twist, lemon? It depends on which one it is. Yeah, every other video I've done has just been like, I've hunted more than the badges. So, Shield, I hunted 10 Pokemon. BDSP, I hunted 9 Pokemon. Legends Arceus, I got like 16. Scarlet, I think I got 30. Let's Go Pikachu, I got 9. So yeah, I've just had a lot of like, this is the first one where I've gone 8. I'm doing 8. I'm doing no more. Okay. Not this time. Nate says, it's weird, but I have a tradition where I have a picture of the Pokemon I'm shiny hunting and I have to sit a certain way or you won't find it. Ah, superstitions. So this is like when somebody has got a sports team playing a really important match and they're like, right, my tradition, or not tradition, my superstition is that if I don't do this, they won't win. So I have to do this before every game. There you go. Coffee is doing a badge quest right now, as you mentioned before. You're now looking for a target to hunt next after Rookday. I thought you were going to go for Blipbug. Have you changed your mind? The wild area has some really good mons too. It does. I think I did. What did I do? I did Rookaday. Then I did. Oh, I did Tyrogue in the wild area. But there's loads of cool Pokemon in the wild area. You know what I mean? You could get. There's quite a few good ghost Pokemon up by the tower. There is obviously all the different weather conditions. You could get like something really unique, like an ice type Pokemon, or I don't know. I'd have a little look. Oh, Bavaria, your message did not send, so you'll say it again. You have to go. See you all next week, and good luck on the hunt. Oh, well, listen, Bavaria, thank you very, very much for everything tonight. You've donated, which means so much to me, so thank you. You've passed on the PM7 thing. Very nice. Very, very nice. You didn't have to do that. And just have a lovely time this weekend for you. Did you say it was your friend's 19th birthday, I think? Have a great time. Have a really, really great time. And I will see you. I'll see you next week. Furret is back, and you've got an Ursaring outbreak. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Nate says, for my route quest, I originally streamed it. Oh, very cool. But on Route 2, you were hunting for 3.5 months offline. Oof, that's brutal. You finally found a shiny turtle, and I kid you not, I forgot to clip it. I got mad and gave up. I don't blame you. I am very paranoid about missing clips and stuff. I'm very like, gotta get the clip. Coffee says, I wanted a Golurk or something like that, but the weather doesn't allow Golurk to spawn. Yes, it's a great shiny, one of the best. The Sword and Shield are really good games, really, really good games, but they do have a habit, and I talked a little bit about this in the Shield video, but they have a habit of withholding Pokemon from the person playing the game. I noticed it more with like Honedge, but there's tons of examples. Like, I wanted to shiny hunt for a Riolu, but it's not like a 5% encounter rate. There's there's some Pokemon that are like locked behind post-game weather conditions. It's just quite a few instances. So I think what you're best doing is if you go on Cerebi and you look at the list of Pokemon that are available, and then if you click on one that you like the look of, just see how easy it is to obtain in the wild area, what time you can obtain it, etc, etc. That's what I would do. Anna, welcome to stream as well. You'll be right back. Fair enough. I'm streaming till about 10:15, so maybe we'll just catch the end of stream. Human, just poured yourself a glass of apple juice and proceeded to nearly drink your phone. Do you know what? I've done stuff like that quite a few times recently. What did I try and do recently? I think I tried to put like milk in. No, it wasn't that. It wasn't milk. It was. I tried to put milk in my tea, and I think I picked something completely different up and tried to put that in my cup of tea instead. Something like I picked up the butter. Also, it was something stupid, like really stupid, where I was like, why did I do that? That's so bizarre. Oh, no Ursaring for it. Sorry. Do I have a name planned for Tropius? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. No. I don't know whether to. I think Iskan could be pretty good. Iskan. Or who else? Who else is a good Legends Arceus character that like matches it? Iskan's quite like timid, isn't he? Where he's like kind of like seems like a broad dude, like he's like strong. So I think Iskan could be good. Who else? Leon could also be good. Leon's quite like small, but he's like quite tough. quite quick with his words. Who else is there? Oh, Leventon. Leventon could be really good for Tropius, actually. Leventon is very Tropius-like. I know that out of context that just sounds ridiculous, but Leventon is so Tropius-like. He's just a friend, you know what I mean? He's just like a cool dude. I think Leventon might be my pick for Tropius now that I've heard it. But we'll see. Because this also might be female, and if it's female, then I'll go with something else. I don't know what. Maybe Polina. Or Arazu. I feel like I got this name recently and now I've forgotten it. Arazu? Arzu? I don't know. You know who I mean. I agree with that, Wolf. Yeah, our brains can be so occupyingly weird sometimes. They definitely can. I will answer that in a second. Nate, good question. Besides Pokemon, what would your top 3 favourite games be? In fact, no, I'll answer it now. Red Dead Redemption 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2, 2005, not 2017, although that was pretty good. Ooh. Call of Duty World at War. Those are my 3. That's what I'll go with. Oh, but I'm missing Fallout. Fallout New Vegas. No. Call of Duty's out. Call of Duty's out. I love World at War, but it's out. Fallout New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas, Red Dead Redemption 2, Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005. Those are my 3. Telmar says, I remember peeling a banana only to throw the banana in the bin. My brain can be so slow sometimes. Hey, listen, we all do it. We all do stuff like that. I've done countless daft things. Sometimes I think it's like Wolf says, you're being occupied with something and then you're trying to do something else and you just, I don't know. You see it with me. I feel like you see it with me quite a lot on stream where I'm concentrating on the riding around and reading chat and trying to talk about something, and I'll just start like talking and I'll go, what was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about. It happens. People are liking Leventon for the name. Might be Leventon. Amira, welcome to stream as well. Good to see you again. Amira saying Clover. If it's female, Clover could be in with a shout. For sure. I feel like Tropius is like a gentle giant. That's the vibe I'm trying to go for. I feel like Leventon's a bit of a gentle giant. I feel like Arzu's not really giant, but gentle. Clover's more mean. But I'll still put it on the list. Danny says Battlefront 2 was goated in 2005. Playing against the NPCs as a kid was a blast. Do you know what? It's still, if you go back and play Battlefront 2 2005, it's still really fun, you know. Really fun. I played Galactic Conquest on it not that long ago. And it's just against the NPCs, but it's so fun. If they ever made a multiplayer mode of Galactic Conquest, oh my god. Oh my god. It would be amazing. Hume says, you also played Motorstalk Simulator for a long while. Too long. I logged too many hours on that. Ham says JWE2 not mentioned. I know. Do you know what? Jurassic World Evolution, great game. great game, but I don't think I can put it above, like, Magnus Opums, you know? Like, I can't put it above New Vegas, I can't put it above Red Dead 2. And Star Wars Battlefront 2 from 2005, honestly, I can't tell you how much I played that game as a kid. I adored that game. So, I feel like I can't. Not because it's not good, but because it's just not good enough. 3 might change that though. Wolf says name it Littlefoot. I would have loved to have done Land Before Time names, but I ended up going with Legends Arceus names instead. And I actually was a little bit annoyed at myself. Because I was watching a review today on Prehistoric Park. Did anybody ever seen Prehistoric Park? Or heard of Prehistoric Park? And oh my god, it was one of the best like TV show, but documentary kind of vibes ever. Nigel Marven hosted it, but it was kind of like acted, so it was kind of like basically, Nigel Marven is this like really great animal conservationist, and he's done quite a few things with dinosaurs and stuff, and he played himself, but like as like a kind of like an he was also acting, and he would the premise of the show was he would go back in time and he would bring back a creature each episode. There was only 6 episodes and it was so good. Can't explain to you how good Prehistoric Park was. And he would bring a creature back and they would keep it in Prehistoric Park, and some of the episode would be like people figuring out how to care for these creatures and stuff, but the majority of the episode would be Nigel in the past telling you about this creature and like, talking about it and explaining it to you and educating you on it and stuff. Oh my god. One of my favourite series ever. And I saw a review on it today and I went, oh my god, why did I not pick Prehistoric Park names for this run? It would have been perfect. Terrence, Matilda, Theo, Martha. Imagine Martha for Mama Swine. And I was just so annoyed with myself. But it's too late now. And you know what? Legends Arceus characters is still a really good one. There's a lot more variety in that. So it helps with like genders and stuff. But you're just like, damn, I wish I'd thought of that. Wookie says Land Before Time names for the next run. Potentially for sure, because next one's going to be ZA, isn't it? We'll see, but definitely soon. Prehistoric Park slaps. Oh, Wookie likes Prehistoric Park. Ham loves Prehistoric Park. Guys, I'm so happy that you know what it is. Wasn't it so good? Oh my god. Wait, give me a second. I don't know if I still have this, but I'm gonna check. I can't find it right now. I do have this somewhere. It'll have gotten a little bit mixed up in the move, but I have it stored away somewhere. I have a copy of Prehistoric Park on DVD, signed by Nigel Marven, like literally signed by him. And my wife, when we first got together, she got me a present for my birthday. Our first birthday, like my first birthday when we got together. She got me the copy of the DVD with it signed by Nigel Marven. But she also got me, you know, like a cameo, like a video from Nigel Marven, wishing me a happy birthday and stuff. I've still got the clip somewhere. The only trouble is it references my old YouTube channel with the dinosaurs and stuff. But yeah, it's really cool. I think really cool. Like, such a good present. She absolutely nailed that. That's really awesome, innit? And like I say, I watched so much Prehistoric Park when I was a kid. So I was gutted there was never like a second season or anything. I know Prehistoric Kingdom, the game, is kind of like a spiritual successor, but I've never really got the chance to play Prehistoric Kingdom. Anyway, if I can dig it out, I will show you on the next stream. It's cool. Very cool. Oh, last half an hour now, guys. Coffee has decided to hunt for a grubbin because you love Charger Bug. Charger Bug's awesome. And you use Vikavolt on your first playthrough, and Lotad, it has a great shiny, it's just a little goober. The only bad thing is that you can only encounter them on the grass, and you think Joltik can spawn too. This is the trouble. Yeah, the likelihood is you'll get what you want, but it can be tough. Oh, Danny says you got Battlefront 2 on the Switch. No, I don't think I've got it on the Switch. No, I've got it on. I had it on Xbox. And I had the actual original version, I think, but not the remastered one, which I don't think went well anyway. But yeah, but I have got. Sorry, I haven't got it on the Switch. But it sounds cool on the Switch. Is it the remastered version? And has it been, like, fully sorted now? Next stream is Friday. So only... Not tomorrow. Just in case you're... No, because you're Netherlands, aren't you? So time zone, you'll be fine. I was going to say... I don't know what day it is where you are right now, but not tomorrow, day after. But you'll be the same as me, so... Just so you know, I'm always open to buy. I'm always open to never selling. It's too good. No problems for it. Thank you very much for joining. Thanks for all your support today. And best of luck with your Legends Arceus Dream Team quest in the meantime, before I next see you. Oh, Forsaken says only a 2-segment the Dunsparce. Oh well. It's still a cool shiny. So congrats. Danny, you've got it on Switch too. Works super well. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad it works well now. Because remember, when I saw the remastered version, I was like, oh my god, the remastering Battlefront 2, it's gonna be amazing. And then somehow they messed it up. And then the problem was nobody wanted to play it because it was so bad when it first came. People were already not happy that they messed it up because you were having to pay for something that really was available already. And then they messed it up, and I was like, what? Come on, you can't be messing that up, because then there wasn't enough people to keep the player base going, from what I heard. And I just kind of went, yeah, there's no point me getting it. Nate used to be crazy on Battlefront 2 2015. He was an absolute demon. It sucks how nobody plays it anymore because it was so fun. It was a lot of fun. Do you know what? I wasn't half bad at Battlefront 2 as well. Not half bad. I used to be a very good ARC trooper. Put it like that. Or a commando, actually. I was pretty good clone commander. I only really ever wanted to play as a clone. I'm not going to lie. I mean... No, you can't see it. Damn, I can never angle it right, but I've got a... Oh, there you go. There it is. So I always wanted to be a clone, because I love the clones. But yeah, not half bad. I do miss it. It was great. Ham says I could write any kind of numbers on this check. Any numbers? I will sell you my signed copy of Prehistoric Park by Nigel Marvin himself for how much would I realistically sell that for? I mean, it's probably not worth all that much, but how much would I sell it for? Do you know what? I know we're only joking, but I actually don't think I would ever sell it. And not just because it's Nigel Marvin, but because it was such a lovely gift from my wife, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like it's like a priceless gift, because we'd only been going out for about like 6 months. So, you know when, I don't know, for those of you who are in the chat who've got like long-term partners or have had a long-term partner, and then they get you something, and you're like, oh, this person's awesome, like really awesome. Like I've never had a gift like that before. So, yeah, you know. Sorry, Ham. Yeah, did I get the reference? I could write any kind of numbers on this check. Was it Rebirth? It was, wasn't it? It was. Yeah. I hope I've got that right. It is. It's Rebirth, right? Danny says, "What games are you excited for?" Oh, it wasn't. It wasn't Rebirth. Oh no. What was it? What games am I excited for? Because there's some big names coming up, such as Battlefield 6. I think Battlefield... I was never that big into Battlefield, but I think after 2042, I think they've gone a bit like Halo, where I'm just like, I wouldn't really trust in that they'd release something awesome. They might do, but I wouldn't trust it, personally. Jurassic World Evolution 3 looks really good. GTA 6, obviously. I think I'd be crazy if I wasn't somewhat excited for GTA 6, even if I'm not going to play it, really, because of Pokemon. Other than that, I can't say I've seen a whole lot coming out that I know of. Oh, no probs, Chip Flip. Thank you very much for joining, and for but yeah, for all the support and for the good luck as well. Oh, it was JP3 when the parents are trying to get Alan to the island. I do know what you mean. Yeah. Mr. Kirby. Damn. Been a while since I've watched JP3. And also it's got some real forgettable dialogue. Hasn't it? I think things that I remember from JP3 are like obviously Alan with the raptor. Where'd you get T-Rex P from? You don't want to know. Because they don't know how he got it. Some of the worst things imaginable have been done with the best of intentions. And I think an honourable mention is just when they find oh, what's her name now? I'm just gonna say Mrs. Kirby. When they find Mrs. Kirby's boyfriend dead and she runs off screaming, and Paul goes to like comfort her, and he's like, "I'm so sorry," and she goes, "It's not about Ben." Like she's literally like, that poor boyfriend just died, and she just doesn't care, like at all. I think that's the sort of dialogue I remember. Wookie says, "Totally get what you mean about the gifts. Going on 8 years now, and the first anniversary gift she got me was a notebook I still use to this day. Upped it with a Switch for the next one, but I prefer the notebook." Yeah, it's nice, isn't it, when you get like a really special gift and you're like, oh, I'm really going to treasure this. And I think sometimes you kind of like, I don't know, I think sometimes your significant other gets you a gift and it's more than just a gift in it, because it's almost like they've read your soul a little bit. And I think it kind of makes you obviously I know every day that my wife's amazing, but I just mean specifically you're like, wow, how did you know that? How did you even, I don't know. It's just very nice. This is the thing though, Danny, I honestly, I doubt I will ever play, no, not ever. I will play GTA 6, but I bet I'll play it in like not 10 years time. Maybe like, I don't know when I'll play it. I'll play it at some point, but I don't think I'll play it while I've got a channel. Because I think I'm just so hellbent on playing this, developing the channel, that I'm like, I don't think I'll do it. I know that's wild, isn't it? I can't believe that GTA 6 is going to kind of pass me by. But I actually don't mind. Kind of happy with it. Nice, Anna, your hubby helped you buy a Switch too. Very good. Nate needs to get a new Switch. This thing is hanging on by a thread. Damn. Well, hopefully it lasts for a little while longer. The tricycloplops or something, the tricycloplots. I remember that one. Yes, exactly, Wookie, exactly. Yeah, I never ever thought that